And we're back with Jumping Junipers, playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Last session, the party threw a big performance on their stage that they crafted for the helping the Corrids, and all kinds of visitors came from across Prismere, from hither, thither, to the mountains of Yon. All of the NPCs, all the friends you've made along the way, they all turned up, still accepting your invitations. And they awaited for your arrival. And you guys were visiting this strange little pantomime wagon, pageant wagon, and had little marionettes of each of your characters. And they were playing out everything that you've done in Yon up till now. And there was a strange cloaked figure as well, which seemed to have no one inside of it. But when you tried to remove the scepter from the wagon, it was struck down by lightning and collapsed into pieces. You managed to repair most of it, or at least the base wagon. But the decorations and that scepter has been utterly obliterated. Then, wasting no more time, you went up to the stage and prepared for the competitions, whilst Baird, still unable to find their voice, has scrunched up the whole plot, the whole performance script, and just chucked it away. Unbeknownst to them, though, another Kenku had picked it up, disguised as Porky the whole time, and they were trying to think of the best voice that could present this type of thing, and they settled on Baird's voice, even though they can't remember them. They remember their voice, which is interesting. The same way, I guess, Garreth remembers the writing. Still, you guys performed in the Granite Games, and Ulric, Vaike, and Agua managed to beat them in the rock climbing, lost in the rock throwing, but won again on the deciding match for the tug of hair. And there was much rejoicing, and they still have a reward for you they've yet to give you. So remind me of that if I forget. The Granite Clan will want to speak with you. Also will want to speak with you is Angara, who is the last of the Peritons, one of the Greyhawk Mummers. And then the performance began. You guys ran with a very interesting plot line with thunder toads, fire frogs. There was some bread, Lord of the Bread, evil Garreth, basically, and he had kidnapped a load of people.
King.
That's the one. There was the Night trying to save his son, and it was all kinds of crazy shenanigans and hijinks. But yeah, then there was a second part of the performance, and this one you heard Baird's voice, but no one really knew who it was. But Baird, you could hear it, and you were like trying to investigate backstage who it could possibly be. And when you found them, it was Porky, but there's no way Porky could mimic voices. It was soon after that you plucked a little feather from them, and they dropped the disguise, and you saw Kettle Steam. And everyone in the crowd loved it. There was some participation from the Royal Executioner as and Oofgunk. And everyone took a big bow, and Baird, you were bowing to the crowd that never even knew you were there, never knew you were even part of it. Sort of almost banished by the spotlight. And as everyone was finishing clapping, you heard a single clap just still sounding out slowly as another Kenku figure walked into the center of the stage. and the cloak transformed into a beautiful red and gold trimmed curtain, almost cape, and they flung out a load of invitations towards you, marked with your names individually from Bitter End themselves. An invitation to Motherhorn to perhaps either either to watch a play or join one. Guess choice is yours, really. But like the Kinku stands before you, and he's just sort of introduced himself, and I think the last thing you heard him say was, "Consider it reciprocity."
Reciprocity for what? Sorry.
For the amazing performance you put on, of course. I watched the whole thing. You guys have certainly got a talent, a knack for acting, a flair for the dramatic. You'd fit right in on Motherhorn's stage.
What can I say? We've been taught by the best. Glances over to Yarn Spinner, the Murmurs.
That's so. You see,
can I walk up to him?
Yeah, of course.
Just for my information, is he looking right at me?
Not right now, no. They were looking towards the stage. There is a glance in that direction, I guess. But it's hard to tell from 50 feet away whether he's looking directly at you or not. But I think it's Vaike's walking up. He's still bloodied from the fight. Oh, yeah. You can see his attention's drawn towards him.
I'll outstretch a hand to shake his hand. Vaike, and you are?
See a white gloved hand, sort of pristine, stretch out and firmly shakes your hand and says, Light Farthen. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I've heard about you. You put the shows on at Motherhorn.
That's right. My name has done the rounds, I see.
Are we going to get to watch your show?
Well, of course. That's the whole point. Come on down and enjoy. So you got a little bit of a taster from the pageant wagon.
Oh, that was you.
Well, it was Bitter End's wagon, but
oh yeah.
It was my little marionettes. And you see them pull up the one of them off of their belt. You can see they are wearing some of the little dolls that were part of this marionette. I believe End wanted to sort of send a message of sorts. You could say that they've been watching y'all. They know everything you've been up to in Yarn.
Well, doesn't that just flatter me, Pink? Oh my goodness.
Have you only been watching or also looking? Because I'm pretty sure the Florida would say hi.
Do you show Jack with the strange mirror shard on them? I'm guessing you're gesturing towards that.
Yeah.
Okay. They look around, kind of push the spectacles up onto the higher bridge of their beak and say, "That's not one of Bavlorna's glass pieces, is it?"
How else is she supposed to look at you?
I see. I didn't know we had such a expanded audience. They give a little nod towards the glass piece, and he has one more invitation that he seems to be pulling from a jacket, and
Wait, you have invitations for all the Junipers, right? So like you need one for
that's
like
right.
me, Big Two, a Mischief, Juniper,
All of y'all.
Notus, Ulric, Gultic. You got Squirt. You got the Compestry. What about Clapperclaw? Do you bring invitations for all of them?
What
about Bozo?
in. Yeah.
No, I mean we rolled deep on the Junipers. So I just want to make sure there's enough invitations.
Yeah, what's the limit? Like, how many can we really get?
Like, do we all get a +1? Because I want to bring Lorb.
I'm afraid the stage may get a little crowded if that was the case. No, it's just for
you
the
guys still got
ones
seats
that,
like ours?
as a matter of fact, we do. But
No, okay.
End seemed to have her eye for talent with those lot. And she kind of gestures towards Notus, Ulric, Garreth, Galoltic.
Take 2.
The ones who have been doing a performance of their own all around yon.
So you say the Compestry can't come?
The Campestry? Sure, why not?
Great. That's the most important one.
Yeah, you gather he's kind of hinting at the fact, like, everyone who's been in yon and been a thorn in Enderlin's side is effectively invited.
Oh yeah. Vake's messing with him, 100%.
Yeah. But that does mean Juniper as well as Mischief too. Not you, off Gunk. Get out from the stage.
Dude, first
Go back.
of all-
Go back and sit down.
Oh,
What the hell?
He's been with us since day one.
That's my guy. And then you said he had one invitation off to the side?
Yeah, they do though. They're not really doing anything with it right now.
Well, I've counted all the Junipers, and you got an invitation for each of them. What's that extra one for?
what do you
This
mean, all
one.
the Junipers? Have you forgotten about the ghost?
Oh, is that for our ghost?
You see, they place down an envelope on the floor, right there, and it's blank. I brought a spare one just in case.
Oh, so I can write anyone's name on it?
They say, no need to do that, I'm sure. I have faith the Feywild will let it get to its proper destination.
Or
At which point you see it slightly bend at the edge and then peels up off the ground and seems to waft on an unseen breeze into the air.
well, that's our ghost. Goes to Juniper's past. What, do you got anything else for us? I appreciate the invitations.
Oh, only my compliments to the actors and performers of today's show. I got to see a lot of new things.
Never seen someone suplex a toad before?
Precisely that. You bring that kind of energy, and I'm sure the play will be a unique experience for all. Otherwise, I'll make my way back, and I think that's everything.
Appreciate it. Safe travels.
Are you in a hurry? Can you guide us
No.
to Motherhorn?
They look around towards Squirt, actually. They say, Squirt, you've been to Motherhorn before, ain't you? Oh, yes, I have. Well then, consider yourself invited as well. If you wouldn't mind guiding these fine folk. You know the way. Turns back to you, Vaike, and gives a little wink. You can trust in Squirt.
I'll blink.
Are you not able to wink?
Nope. Cannon.
Okay.
He blinks.
He has to close both eyes. Can't just do one.
Can't do one. You know, Vaike doesn't half-ass anything.
Oh. Are you accepting the letter, by the way? I'm guessing you would have mage-handed it towards you. Bad.
I would have. I was looking for any indication
Did they
that
know you're there? You can roll an insight check.
Before the letter gets whisked away, can I write Baird on it? Just like my tattoo?
Yeah, you can. I guess
Then I'll
you'd
do
have to
that.
snatch it up out of the air and then write it.
Oh, a little vinyl shootout, grab it. I don't got any ink, I'll just write it in blood. Baird.
Okay. You write down bad. And then I will say there's a slight little smirk from Light as they see you writing it. And you can pick it up, Bed. They're perhaps a little amused. Or perhaps they're impressed, but that's as much as you'll figure out on an 11, really. But was that something else you wanted? I think you was asking a question. Oh no, it was about guiding them there. No, so they say, unless there's anything else, I'll happily await you in Motherhorn and take my leave.
So long.
Bye-bye.
As soon as he gets far enough away, I'll be like, Zabilna's blessings.
They
muttering
tend.
it under your breath.
You muttering that? Oh, do you want that to be audible?
I'm muttering it under my breath. I don't want him to hear.
Okay. All right. Sure. All right then. In that case, they begin to head off. Oh, here's their cloak, their robe. You see as they turn, their kind of golden tassels sort of toss and turn and like almost like wave towards you as they spin and stride away. A good confidence in their step, probably swinging around their cane as they hop up the stairs. Let me check something. Yeah, no, that's good. Cool. All right. What do you all do next?
Damn, well, we got all these people here.
You go home
Yeah,
now,
we
guys.
can.
You know, it's over.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, it's all over. You know.
Yeah, some of the
Are we just gonna send them
crowd are
home
like rushing
already?
down, you know, like
Yeah,
Will
let me-
shows up. Hey,
Will,
it's
my
good to
man.
see you guys.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pull him into a hug. How's it
I
going?
couldn't miss the show. I had to travel through
Ha-
dimensions just to get to you, but we good. Me and Wendy.
Oh yeah, dude, we sent you back to a book, and you hear it? That's crazy.
But we
Yeah,
got
Chris,
a door now.
do everyone's voice.
Yeah, Chris, I walked up and I shake every audience member's hand.
Yeah,
and
I want to
have a
talk to every
conversation.
single person.
All right,
Talk to every single person. Yeah.
sure. I'm up for
No, I'm
it.
just kidding. I'm not.
Can't put
I'm
me
not.
off.
Hey guys,
Who are you? Sorry, I forgot.
We recognize the rabbit, I believe.
Yes,
was a-
Yeah, he
Tarquin.
was at the carnival.
he
Tuckman.
was one
Yeah.
of the guest performers at the Witchlight Carnival.
Mm-hmm. I was, yes. I was doing an act, and I couldn't help but hear there was a performance going on. This is Zach's. He ate all the popcorn we brought. Oh, there you go. Oh, hi guys. And that's Tanwin.
You know what's tasty? These
Hmm?
dried mushrooms. There's this cave all the
Mushroom.
way over yon.
Oh,
If you dry the mushrooms, they are amazing.
is it the ones in a little cave? Past the strong winds. Is it like Phineas Cave? They say.
Yes,
Oh yeah, no, those ones.
it
They're great.
is.
They're delicious. A little bit spongier than the ones in Hither, but they're still good. Oh, I've still got some key lime pie if you want that. I still have some leftovers.
Ooh. You want to share?
Sure.
The key lime pie.
Oh,
Wait, did you get that from Jangle Jangle?
mm-hmm. I've also got some tea.
Wow. How did you get that? What's this?
I can't remember where I got this, but it's delicious.
Yeah, where did you go to get there?
That's totally in
Ulric!
canon too. You probably can't
Ulric!
remember.
Over, they got delicious foods.
I got a jar of pickled fungus too.
Ooh. Mmm.
Ooh, be careful. There might
jar
have
of
been
pickled
a
fungus.
tempestry in
Yeah.
there.
Tanwin's like, how do you carry all this food around with you, Zax? Don't you have anything else in that backpack of yours, like adventuring gear? And they're like, this is my gear. Like, this
He
is all I
gets it,
need.
yeah.
You want to know it's the secret? The secret is he has a stomach of holding.
Nook says, and no small feat keeping it fresh. The Eladrin says, I have to constantly purify it, otherwise, well, you probably get a stomach bug if you ate it raw.
Purify? You mean cook it? Or read a story? Sometimes you
Yes.
just have to tell the food a delicious story, and it becomes fresh again.
They kind of start scratching their head. Rodolfo, what do they mean? Yeah, it is the fey magics. Yeah, don't Don't worry about it too much, Nox. It works in mysterious ways. But if we're ready, I think we need to head back to where we'll be heading. They were heading towards
Yes.
another food festival, Zach says. We've got a food festival to hit up, remember? Like, yes. Well, they share a few jarred, they share a few pickled fungus with you guys. Tanwin does a little show with her butterflies and swarms of bees, and I'm sure she had dragonflies by the end of it as well. She's got like every insect imaginable. You can see them all fluttering
She's
around
a
her head.
swarm keeper, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
She had moths
Oh, yeah,
too.
she had
Oh yeah, that's
dragonflies.
right. But otherwise, I think Zax will, when they're ready, probably cast Word of Recall, and you see them will give a little wave before they teleport away, disappear. Phew.
Chris, can I have a conversation with Null?
No. Who?
The obsidian
Over here.
guy?
Yes. Null of the Obsidian. Yes. Sure can.
And then I'll DM it to you.
All right.
Not important now, but I just wanted to the conversation occurred.
Got it. Bed, you fell over. What the hell?
Oh no,
pro.
I'm sitting on the ground.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna sit next to Kettle Steam and just sort of try to think of what to do.
Kettle Steam kind of tilts their head, looking around. They have a mage hand of their own, which they sort of summon up, and then they mimic a little wave with it.
Yeah, I mean, Baird would sort of, with the fact that it's still animated, sort of just pull over his lute and sort of silently play, because it's the way that they know best, I guess.
Kettle Steam begins to strum the same tune, or perhaps a complementary one, with their mimicry. And just to harmonize with you. And at this point, I guess some of the crowds begin to sort of disperse. The frogs are giving their regards, but they need to get back to guarding hither. They say
I'll wave
they all clamber
to my soldier, Ufgunk. Goodbye to
Ufgunk.
Ufgunk. Or not Ufgunk.
Ah, yes.
Lorp. My
Lorp.
bastion.
The bastion of Lilybog Keep. Alright, up on the way. Here we go. They all clamber into a multitude of balloons. I'm gonna guess that's how pretty much all of them got here from hither. And they have a big papoose for Bog as well that carries him.
the papoose technology has spread.
Yeah. The awakened tree is also part of the basket, probably.
Oh,
They're afraid of, don't want them getting struck by lightning.
Two little leaves pointing up towards eyes that aren't there to Vaike to the eye.
Hope he liked the show and he's seen how far I've come, how much stronger I've become.
Definitely. Sue actually has her inn already kind of set up. It's just outside. You can see it, like the chimney is still slightly smoking. Probably offhandedly says something like, for anyone who wants a fresh dinner or a place to stay, the inn at the end of the road is open to all. And you see, she kind of heads out. But
Hey, that's a missed rhyming opportunity. It should have
I
been,
leave those.
if you're looking for food or for a place to stay, the inn at the end of the road is on its way. That's how easy it is.
I leave it to you, young'uns, and your rhyming couplets. I just want to put my feet up, get some fish. Chucklehead's here, by the way, as well. The strange, disturbed goblin. He seems to be handing out. He's handing out candy to the kids, for the most part. Seems to be doing just fine. You kids want any more candy? Yeah, still got lots left. Courtesy of, and they're like, yeah, we know who it's from. Chucklehead. We were there. Remember, we escaped Loomlodge. He kind of tilts his head, staring blankly. You don't remember us, Chucklehead? He starts shaking his head. You need to get your head looked at, I think. Oh, well, it's probably all the candy I've been eating. Maybe it's rotting my brains. Anyway, you can have some more candy. It's free of charge. We got to get rid of this stuff before it goes moldy.
Wait, candy?
Yep.
Vaike, as you walk by that spot, you would see a loot like basically playing itself.
Vaike will shrug. It's not the craziest thing he's seen out here. Where's Ulric? Where's Ulric Ironbody? Where's that guy at?
I disappeared with the other party.
God,
They took me with.
they took Ulric.
To be fair,
roll up my
they're
new
going to
character.
a place to eat.
I'll roll up the new character, Chris. I get it.
Okay.
I love that you waited to mention this.
I was like, all right,
Say anything.
let's go get our reward from the Granite Clan or whoever it is.
God.
But I guess not. I guess we gotta go find Ulric.
I imagine Ulric's sitting there. I imagine Ulric's literally just standing there, thinking about going with them because they suggested eating. And so he's mentally checked out from being here right now. He's imagining the food he's eating.
Ulric is our new lost thing.
Stop! I don't want to find him.
Zach accidentally involved him in the spell because they seem to be getting along so well, eating loads of candy. And anyway, after a while, they realize they made a mistake, and they'll send you flying back.
Give me a mistake.
There you go.
Garreth too? There's two Garreths.
Yeah,
Wait.
there was. There you go. You got
Anyways, I'll
they're carrying an entree of different treats.
Ulric had some finger sandwiches.
No,
Yeah.
take me back.
I'll drag Ulric over here so we can go talk to the Granite Clan.
Okay.
I think I'm joking. I've actually got the actual map as well for it. Why not? We'll take you there momentarily.
Oh, God. I was just wondering how Baird was doing.
He's
What
doing
is this?
Whoa.
This is it.
Yeah.
This is the festival, the food festival they were talking about. Yeah, you'd have been somewhere in here. Oh God, there's no vision, so you don't need to know necessarily what's going on. But yeah, this is the whole festival. This is you just grab a tray, grab some finger
What?
sandwiches, like you say.
What are these doing here?
Yeah, fear not. Oh my god, your tokens, your little things flipping around. Anyway, Zyvina wasn't here, just so you know. But yeah, this was the festival. It was great for all of 5 minutes, and you just filled up your plate with as many as you could for before you got teleported back. Sadly,
Damn it. No.
don't worry, you both got as many treats as you could. Most of you got pumpkins too, like a pumpkin festival. All right, so yeah, Garreth and Ulric, they reappear. They got a goodie bag.
Pumpkin pastries.
You want to speak to the granite clan, right?
Yes, I dragged Ulric over here, and then I'll go up to Zil and be like, "Not too bad for some outsiders, right?"
You did good. You did good. Honestly, it just means I've got to train harder now that I've got some competition. You got boring spanking the rest up till now. Good, you too. I didn't know you had that kind of strength. Well, I was sleeping a lot. I managed to conserve my energy for a long time.
You're too humble, Gear. Too humble.
Yeah. Well, you guys did most of the heavy lifting. I just provided my hair.
You were the anchor. That's the most important part.
I was, I guess. So, what did we win? Yes. Well, it's normally the winner gets to keep the sort of title and keep the trophy, but I guess since you beat me, yeah, there is a prize after all. And you see them lifting up their beard, and underneath they pull away this this amulet. I think it's an amulet. She looks at you guys though and go, it's something like a belt might actually suit the two of you more. Yeah, give me a sec. And she'll use stone shape. And you see the amulet suddenly expand and stretch out as she shapes the stone into a big championship belt, basically.
Woo! Woo!
With it engraved, it will say, the champion of the granite games. And what it is, let's see. Yes, I remember now. Okay. Well, it looked like this to begin with. It's this granite medallion that was embedded with, looks to be like rubies or something. It's very smooth and etched with overlapping diamond patterns. While wearing the granite belt, you can use an action to gain tremor sense to a range of 60 feet for 1 minute, and you can use that once per day. So yeah, I'll say they make a belt for each of you as well, for Ugur and for Ulric. But let's see. But you can each share you can each basically share the use of tremor sense. So if one of you uses it, then it's done for the day basically. You share.
So we'll all
share
gain
the
a tremor
belt.
sense.
You gain one of you will gain a tremor sense. Whoever uses it.
What if Igor just wants to use it and we need it, and it's like, oh
Yeah,
well,
that'd be funny.
I wonder what's not working. I didn't use it at all. I don't.
It's all right, lads. I've already got a tremor sense out to 120 feet, so It's all yours.
Well, all right. Woo.
Mm. There you go. I'll drag that onto your sheets. Could be useful. It's not attunement, by the way. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh
I was
shit!
worried.
When you equip it, actually gives you tremor sense, I think, or a buff. She
Oh, so it's just permanent tremor sense?
If you equip it, it puts the buff on you. But no, it's only for a minute. So you want to use it when you're like, there's something prowling around here. So, yeah. After that, Grant Azil says, and because you've proved yourselves, a deal's a deal. I'll happily go to the Lockberry Henge, and she looks around, and I'll hear the Queen. Sounds like the clans are all back together again. Potentially. Any others you need to round up?
One. Do we have any others?
What about... Well, there's Chalk, but... You could go ask Jagu themselves. I don't think they need convincing.
Who's Jagu? Where's he at?
Jagu's the one who...
Oh, that was the guy that... He was the judge.
He was the ref, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there combat on this? No, good. Yeah, you can go talk to them if you want. Jagu says, oh, no, yeah, it was actually my idea to get them all back. So, I guess the quest for the Chalk clan was to gather all the rest of the clans, and you've done that, so... Everyone, we need to head back to Lockberry Henge and decide what we're actually going to do about this whole situation in Yon. So, if you would, we can meet back there.
We got some more loose ends to tie up here. Got some more conversations to have, but we'll meet you guys back at Lockberry Henge if that's cool.
All right. Yep. Sounds like a plan. They will head off.
All right. We got to talk to the Greyhawk Murmurs.
Mm-hmm. That you
I
do.
think we got to talk to the leader who is still at Harrington. Garreth.
Yes.
I need an hour.
Need an hour.
Or
how about a high five from the coolest Iron Body brother?
Why would I give Juniper a high five?
She's not an Iron Body brother, okay?
Juniper is the third Iron Body brother.
No, that's Igua. Igua Iron Body.
Yeah, Igu is honorary Iron Body.
Oh.
Sorry, Juniper. Okay. No offense.
That's whatever. I'll be going back to sleep now, if you don't mind.
No, you've earned it, champ. Go ahead.
Wasn't Igor the one that was in the rock that?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
what you do.
You just sleep. Sleep, wake up for the Granite Games, and go back to sleep.
Yep. Win the Granite Games, dethrone Azul. Goes back to sleep,
yeah. You know, respect.
Kind of a Chad.
Sleep, Granite Games, repeat. I mean, it's what his shirt says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleep, Granite Games, repeat.
Wait, they got close.
I won the Granite Games, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
All I got was this lousy belt that I already have tremors.
Yeah, he's just using it as a pillow.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of course, using a rock for a pillow. It's a very core thing to do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay.
Right, so can we?
You head over to the Greyhawks.
Yeah.
Greyhawk mamas. All right. You guys were amazing, fantastic, just like you rehearsed. Although, with some extra additions, kept us on the edge of our seats.
was again? Angora, right?
Hmm. Angara, you want to? Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you
is
want
she
to talk
ready
to her?
Is
I
she ready
guess
to
they
be
are.
non-birds?
Mm-hmm. Angara kind of hops forward and says, well, they squawk a little bit, but they seem to nod towards you.
If you're ready and willing, then I
Mhm.
will lift your curse.
It was Achilles does say it was rather helpful you being able to fly in the skies and all. Keep a lookout, but this is what you wish. You see the Greyhawk Mama's matriarch Angara appear. She has flowing, sort of wavy, long black hair, and it seems to be perhaps from the same part of the world as Achilles, maybe. But they clearly have an exotic amount of jewelry and expensive-looking clothing. They were definitely living the high life when they were at the peak of their fame. She lets out a sigh. Human again. Well, didn't expect it to be that quick. I was a periton for so long. Forget what it's like to walk again. You can see her kind of like wiggling her toes. I appreciate that. Garreth, was it?
Mm-hmm. Well, but you're
You
welcome.
guys... I wasn't sure about you all at first. But... well... your show seems to prove that you guys are really who you say you are. You want to be champions of Zaelong.
I already am.
No. This is not about wanting. This is about being.
Yeah, I already am her right hand. Like, I'm already her champion.
If that's the case, then you'll need to help free her. I
That's the
believe you'll need something to do that, I believe. At least that's what I've been told. She looks over towards the goats on the mountainside. All right. She says, I suppose I can trust you.
I mean, I'd hope so. I don't know what else we could do to gain your trust.
Came to the same conclusion.
Is there something you want to talk about that you can't talk about here?
There's a nice like inn down the road. We could like talk in a room. Should be more private.
Well, I've got my own room, even more private.
We do have a mushroom.
You have a mushroom. A mushroom?
Here, I'll pull it out. Here. All you have to do is do this, and I touch the cap of the mushroom, and I disappear.
Oh. Is he coming back?
Oh, he's in the mushroom now.
Oh, I see. It's a mushroom. Okay, I'm starting to understand these, your kind now. Alright. Sure. She heads over and touches the mushroom and disappears into the pocket dimension with you.
Yeah, I'll hop in too.
Alright, nice. Okay. That's good. You guys are seated around. She says, and no one can hear us here, right?
Nope, just us and the mushroom.
I've been
Okay.
told this is its own pocket dimension. Oh,
Yes, Chris?
does Chris want to have to say something?
No,
Game Master
he's
has a hand
typing.
raised. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, thanks, Chris. His art of the. No, I'm getting something ready to type it in.
I see.
But it begins with H, so horn begins with H. So that was anyway. She confirms that it's like safe to talk, and then she says that horn. We were attacking the balloon, bauble, charm, and trinket, I think it was. Well, yeah, we got into an altercation with them. It's a long story, but the point is, when we rocked the basket, a number of their goods kind of came tumbling out. One of those was this strange spiraling horn. And we knew it had to be something.
So they never got to selling it.
Right, yeah, you do remember there was a sign that said out of stock or something?
Born for sale, out of stock.
That's right, yeah. So, let's see. And before that, you remember it was in Bavlorna's possession, who hid it in the coals and under her cauldron. Or no, she was trying to dissolve it in the in the cauldron.
In the gold run.
It didn't work. And then one of the Bullywugs nobles stole it and sold it to Charm. But yeah.
My money's on Norlop.
Norlop, you reckon?
The,
No, I think we did discover who it was in the end. It was what's his name? Oh, he's right here actually.
The
Mundelmud.
Royal Guards.
Mundel.
Oh,
Who's
Mundelmud.
this guy, Mundelmud.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, it was
Oh
the
yes, the
raider.
butler.
Mhm.
Butler.
That was the one.
I'm glad he showed up to support
did.
us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Of
sure he has
course.
his handful now that he's working as the secretary for 8 Bullywugs instead of 1.
Hmm.
He should get 2 colleagues, so there's 8
Eight.
royals, and then with 3 supporters.
So nonetheless,
Yes.
they say, well, it fell down into the canyons of Yon, and well, we swooped in, managed to find it, and we hit it on one of the what was it? One of the pylons.
Oh no.
It seemed impervious to any kind of damage, so we figured putting it on one of those, no one's likely to want to climb and be electrocuted by it. Or at least no one. We thought no one would be mad enough. Ulric. So we can point you to which one it is.
And this
Was
is
it
gonna help us
a
free
moon
Zygona?
pylon?
Hmm?
Wait, don't you remember the letters?
The letters?
In Loomlurch, we found letters from between the sisters. One of them mentioned that you need the horn to free Sibylna.
Mm.
Yes, that is how we know about the needing the horn.
Yep. That's right. And at one point, even Will had it as well, because here he is with said horn.
Them will.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him.
Look at that dude.
So they hop out of the mushroom again, and yeah, they will point you towards the right direction, towards the proper pylon. They say that only Angara knew this as well. They're the only ones who hit it from everyone, not just from you guys. So you just take a quick trip to a pylon, and the horn's yours, effectively.
Here.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I need a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long we've been up or how much stuff we've done.
What was it? We
think-
woke up, we went... Oh wait, we slept at...
We slept at the Fomorian's place.
Yes.
We woke
And
up,
then
we flew
balloon
back
ride
here.
it back. Okay, so
Mhm.
it hasn't been enough time for a long rest yet.
Yeah.
But
Can I
you
have taken
can
a short
consider
rest?
this as you can consider this a short rest.
Oh.
You can always use a second wind before you do that as well.
Oh, you're so right.
Oh.
And
Or
then
or
you
I could get a
get one back afterwards.
I got hit dice to spare.
Cool. Okay.
It's up to anyone if they want to investigate the loot playing itself while you guys are...
Yeah, Kettle Steam seems to be asking you guys. In a mixture of different voices. Some of them perhaps familiar from the Witchlight Carnival. Starting with, like, Diana. So, when did you guys start? And then it shifts. Hanging around with ghosts.
Not too long ago, hours ago, I guess. Time's kind of hard here, but not that long ago, I don't think.
Who are you gonna call?
Well, we don't want to bust this ghost. This ghost's not for.
This ghost
Yeah,
is
we-
chill.
We had a ghost that
They
was
were
a
a
Juniper
friendly
that passed
ghost?
away. They're friendly. Their name was Baird. They're part of the Junipers. They passed away. It's very tragic.
Could
Allegedly.
I pull out a my pen, my quill and ink, as it were,
Mm-hmm.
and what's my best object to write on?
Not my Ouija board.
Sorry, that was so bad. Oh god.
What's worse is a planchette system would work. Like that's unironically would work.
Sorry, what did you say would work?
That a planchette with a Ouija board would work because I could use mage.
Yep.
Ouija board.
You know what? I'll do that. Sure, I will. I will pull out one of the pieces of the shield
So good. It was
from
bad. I mean, it was so
from
bad.
a
it
long
was
time
good.
ago, and I will write a alphabet on it, and I guess see if I can find a hagstone over here in the rocks.
I'm gonna find a hagstone. I guess you can always look for one. Roll me an investigation check. Nope. Most hagstones are formed in rivers, and there doesn't seem to be any running water around here, sadly. What would you need a hagstone for, though?
Oh, I was just looking for something to use as a
Planchette.
planchette.
Right, I know what you mean. Yeah, you can always ask the Korred to simply make you one.
Yeah, I will ask Cord.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
go ask
write
Cord.
it. Go write it.
Yeah. Sure, I will go write. I will go to a Cord and ask for a hagstone.
Korred, turns as you're approaching. They can sense you sneaking up on it. But you can write down hagstone, and they'll easily just... Whoop, it's one of the kids that helped build the Zaelong statue.
Of course.
And they hand you, Mr. Ghost, a hagstone.
The
Okay.
Zaelong statue's here, correct?
It would be, yeah, I guess you're right. It's not directly in the stage, but it's in the Marble Clan's courtyard area.
But yeah, after I have that, I will sort of just use it to communicate and say not dead.
Not dead. Okay. There you go.
See, the Juniper thinks that they're still alive because they're a ghost, but they actually died.
No.
Why do we think they're dead?
Or
Do you see them? Do you hear them?
Dude, Ulric, this is textbook ghost. How else could they be interacting with the physical world but we can't see them?
I mean, magic is a thing. We're in the Feywild, dude.
So what, they're just invisible and they can still interact with the world? That's ridiculous. It makes way more sense for them to be a ghost.
Hey, I've gone to space before. I could.
Me too. I stared into a black hole, Ulric.
So an invisible thing is I don't think it's that weird. I mean,
Why else would I get their
Okay.
name tattooed on my arm if they didn't die? Come on.
Okay.
Can I draw a shitty
Ulric.
little Endolin with angry eyebrows and doing magic out of her hands?
See, there is no
Yes.
one here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Lord.
what are you doing to me?
Oh my goodness. Well, Vaike got a natural 20.
I will gladly fail automatically.
You auto-fail?
Yep.
Okay. The outline
What's
of
happening?
a Kenku appears, not unlike the one you just met, light, and you can visibly see them for a minute.
See, the ghost is right there.
Visibly see me putting my hand in my face, like face palming.
No, you're not a ghost? Well, shake your head if you're a ghost.
I will not shake my head.
Shake your head if you can understand what I'm saying. Maybe it doesn't speak common.
I will shake my head and respond to asking if I speak common.
Well, I guess it speaks common. Okay, so maybe it's not a ghost. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, I'm man enough to
If you
admit when I'm
speak
wrong.
common, why don't you talk to us? Why does it have to be this complicated?
I will hold my beak
Ah.
open as if to talk, and I will try to talk.
It's in my eyes. Ah, this glitter sticks to my moist skin, you know. Sorry.
Oh no. But yeah, I will hold my beak open as to talk and try to talk. And I'll make sure that I'm in silhouette so everyone can see my beak open.
Yeah. Okay, so it's like a side profile, you mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you're not a
got it.
dead juniper, but you are a juniper, and you've gone invisible because of some magic. Oh, a curse.
I will tap my...
Kettlesteam says, "Oh, you poor thing. It's always blasted magic with these eggs. Fear not.
And I
I'm sure we will fix this."
can I touch?
You're pretty sure that last voice was Strongheart. Yeah, you
Yeah.
try to...
Made Vaike twitch a little bit.
You try to touch. It feels as though you kind of pass straight through this glittery outline. It's sort of semi-incorporeal. It's like you can feel there's like a cold air in that area, but it's not something like you're pressed against. You know what I mean? You can see your hand kind of like flitting around in the fairy fire.
For the sake of spells, can I touch? Or is it literally passing through? Can I
You'll have to
attempt
just
another
try it.
remove curse to make him more corporeal?
Okay. I will say you can. It's a charisma check though. But I will say because they're incorporeal, like basically, actually no, fairy fire will cancel that out. I'll say you can roll flat. I'll say I would have said that would have been with disadvantage, but the fairy fire it completely negates that.
Charisma check
Mm-hmm.
here.
Oh, let's
Whoa.
go.
Oh,
Wow.
Let's go, Garreth.
Jeez, yeah. There's no more funny business. Gareth's had enough.
Come on,
You see,
back you go.
you see their forms suddenly become more and more clear as the spell takes hold. You see an eye kind of blinking, and then you start to hear a voice as they're trying to talk. And eventually they are fully corporeal, and you can feel their soft feathers on your hand, Garreth. And you hear an exclamation from Kettlesteam, who sounds like the kettle like boils over, like whoosh, like proper like high pitched noise and surprise. It's another
I guess
Kenku.
they're not a ghost.
Looks at Bird. Blinks. Blinks again. Blinks a third time. Why do you look so
Wait.
much like the other Kenku? The one that gave us the
Yeah.
invitations.
You look familiar, Kettlesteam says.
Garrett, you can feel as like the hand that you would have been placing on them, their hands are like on the sleeve of your like shirt, and you can feel their fingers shaking slightly. And they, I would say on top of that, they also look horrible. They look like they've been spending an entire morning like completely losing it.
Come on, cheer up. You're here now.
You're the one I could sense, Jack says.
Yes.
That must have been horrible. To be so lonely.
You know, it's more similar than you would think. Worse,
Well,
but similar.
all's well now. Jack's got your back. I mean, Garreth is the one that fixed everything, but, yeah. We'll help out however we can. Right, guys?
Of course. So you're the bear that's on my arm tattooed?
That would be logical. You had to have gotten
And
the tattoo for a reason, right?
yeah, and you're like twin brothers with that light guy. And he's like your evil twin brother.
He didn't seem evil. He got us an invitation to the Motherhorn.
As soon as I shook that guy's hand, I knew he was evil.
He just seemed confident. Tortix says.
No, I mean, you didn't. Did you shake his hand?
No.
I got the same feeling from him as when Bavlorna bit me. Nothing good.
When she bit you?
Same feeling. Same feeling.
Okay. Well, you know, that's a pretty hefty feeling.
I wouldn't trust that guy as far as I could throw him.
He's like a
Like it?
a shadow cast in obscurity.
So now you're evil twin brother.
Wait, does that make you the evil twin brother?
Why does there need to be an evil one? Why is one evil?
Ulric, I don't write the story, okay?
Yeah, Jack's like, does that make Hannah the evil one? Oh, wait,
No.
are you the
see,
evil one?
if you have a twin, and they're of different genders, then they're either both good or both evil. If
Just
you
like
have a
Hannah and
twin
Garreth both evil.
with the same gender, then one of them is the good person, the other one is the evil person. That's how it works in all the stories.
Garreth and Hannah are
Same
both
gender,
evil.
different alignments. Different gender, same alignments. It's not that complicated. Well, unless you throw in heck magic.
Kettle steam's rushing through all the stories in their head.
You
know what? That
complicates
seems to check out. They seem to say.
Could I sort of pull from my cloak the invitation that Light had put out and see if these are like invitations, are they just like admission inside, or is this like an envelope with something, with like a letter of invitation inside?
This is an invitation to Motherhorn. In fact, I'm sure I have something. Yon. Arrival. Blah blah blah. Magic wagon. It says. Good for one private audience with Endlin Moongrave. No strings attached.
So she won't be attaching strings to us.
Yeah, each ticket looks like a tiny puppet. Yeah, a tiny puppet resembling each of you is painted on it as well. and written under the effigy in a script that anyone understands, no matter what language. So it's probably in like Oran for Notus. It's probably in common for most of you, but
Can it be in Elvish for me?
yeah, or Sylvan for Garreth, yeah, or
Yeah.
even the
Does-
long lost language of Minotaur. That's
Does-
a joke. Minotaurs don't know how to write.
Does the puppet look like me, or does it look like him?
It looks like light. But by proxy, it looks like you. But if you're saying it, what is it? Who does it look more like? It would look more like light.
I did. He looks at it and he sort of shakes his head off a little bit, and he looks towards Kettlesteam and say, "You put on my show."
Kettlesteam nods and says, I just thought of the best singing voice I could think of. They're going to tilt their head. They're saying, an announcer for the ages. Yeah, the script went too half bad either, buddy.
Baird is going to look at the Junipers and hope they kind of understand what is being said for a moment before they're going to just give Kettlesteam a hug.
Cuddlesteam. Yes, Cuddlesteam will give you a hug. And they seem a little bit like caught off guard at first, but then they do embrace it. And a second time they say, you look familiar. It's in the same tone, though.
I will also give Baird a hug. It was a pretty killer script. Made me and Ulric look our best.
Yeah, that script was crazy.
I mean, suplexing a giant toad? It's
Oh,
only something the Iron Body brothers could pull off.
that part was Notus.
Oh, Notus. Big will also wrap an arm around Notus. The words at the end, who wrote those?
That's me.
That was high praise coming from the guardian angel of the Junipers.
Well,
Steph, I know you're muted, but did you say anything in response to that? I can't even. I don't know. You've been muted this whole time.
No, Notus is overwhelmed by the number of people. There's a lot of emotions, so she's hiding in the back.
Yeah, let me get rid of some for you. Oh, crap.
She's chilling with Juniper and Mischief in the back, no mask on, just sitting.
Sorry, coming through. We forgot the executioner. We keep forgetting people. Sorry, coming through. Get on board. It's Ikran on his balloon, was trying to grab a hold of Sir Greycloak. Like, no, I want an autograph. They rush up. I wanted an autograph, quick.
Give it to him.
Yeah, I'll sign his chest.
Outside his right pec.
You too. They like rush up onto the stage now that Baird is visible.
Oh, everyone, hurry! Security!
Baird will gladly sign something, even though it probably won't
All right. Awesome. Ah, this is so great. I'm gonna be an actor too one day. I'm a writer, you
And
know. The
I
balloon's taking him away. I'll write a script for a romance.
You should read it sometime.
See him, he throws off like a manuscript off the side of the balloon. Did we forget anyone else? Anyone else from Downfall? I think that's it.
Downfall.
Sue's
good.
here.
That depends on
Oh,
what
yeah, the Duchess.
Grime Dudes does.
Yeah, she's sticking around for a
I
bit
think
longer.
Duchess. I think Duchess is caught the had her eyes caught by a. Remember, she liked big, strong men. If we remember her lore.
Yes, she did.
Uh-huh.
You're right. Oh my god, I remember.
Oh no, poor Ulric. You're being set aside for someone even bigger.
Thank God.
Thanks, I
Oh, poor
You know,
Ulric.
the one time I'm okay being, you know, the small guy, I'm okay with it. I'm all right. I'll be the little guy.
Yeah.
I'm just
Don't worry,
I'm just not
Ulric.
enough.
I'm gonna learn growing magic, especially for you.
Thank
So
you.
you can also be big and strong. Like
you know, I'm already strong enough. I think. I don't think I need to get any bigger.
you sure? But then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Dutch won't ever notice you again.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I'm just not a right
Don't
fit.
worry,
I'm just not.
it's no big deal. I can fix this for you.
That is a big deal. I'm okay. I'm not that big deal. Okay, that's not me.
You can overhear some of their conversation from here. It's something like,
"Oh, you know, you really caught my eye."
and then she like raises her eyebrow and smiles and says,
"Oh yeah? You're gonna teach me about the birds and the bees, huh?"
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Security! Security! Get him out!
Like, go
Oh
find
my
a big
God.
boulder.
It's not
Oh
that
my
type
God.
of show. We're
I
not
imagine
putting on
that he's sitting on this boulder and she's sitting on this boulder, and they're just like normal chairs to them.
Wait, we were supposed to find love for this guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not.
We suggested
Junipers?
Duchess as well.
We suggested.
Junipers, well done, Junipers.
Yeah, I'm happy
cease to
for
amaze
him.
me. All right, do we have a plan? We're going to this lightning rod. Is that what we're doing?
That's probably smart.
I would like to take a rest before we go to Motherhorn, just so we can all be tip-top shape. So maybe we should tie up some loose ends.
It
while we
might be
still
a
got
risk.
the chance.
Well, it's not that far, is it?
Oh.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just wondering, Ulric, there seems to be romance in the air. I was wondering if you'd read that book I gave you yet. Do you remember?
Yeah. I was like skimmed, you know. Finish is like a strong word. I'd say like it's like glass half empty, half full type of thing, you know. It's like who's to say, you know. I read like the back of it.
It's all right if you haven't. I understand. You've had lots of adventure.
I've gone through it. Yeah.
If you have, then I believe you, because there has been plenty of opportunities you could have done. If not, then you can roll a deception check. I appreciate the honesty. Go ahead and roll a deception check for being.
What book?
Thank you for being honest about lying. Okay, I'm gonna roll an insight check for Jansson in here. Ooh. Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a brilliant read. The descriptions about the unicorn. It's It's marvelous.
The unicorn. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's really interesting. I get a feeling from it. It's the notes of passion. They're there. It's a really interesting read. Thanks. If you got any more, save them for other people so they can experience it. I don't need any more.
Well, I didn't read it. Can you just get let me know what's up, Yarn Spinner?
It's as it's
If
a
Ulric likes it
special.
this much, we all should give it a read.
You should. You know what? Yes, it's your book after all. You feel free to pass it around.
Oh yeah, thanks. I will.
He suddenly scuttles away as
I don't
you
think I've
say
ever seen
thanks.
Ulric reading a book. I can't believe he's read it in secret.
Yarn Spinner
That's me,
bares his
I'm
fangs for a
actually-
moment. Like
Uh-huh.
a bit of venom drips from them
Vampire,
as he scuttles away up the wall, shuddering from the word "thank you."
I'm a
No.
I'm a secret book spotter.
If you're almost done,
keep
can
it
I
to
read
myself. Oh yeah, no, you can read it. Yeah, I would give it back after because it's my favorite book. It's the only one I own. But you can read it if you want to take it for a spin. It's a good read.
the sound of the spine cracking from a book that's never been opened.
It's
Oh, wow.
crisp. It's fresh. It's like this.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, let me blow the dust off for you. Just get a. It's been sitting. Because I read it a long time ago, so I haven't touched it.
There's a piece of key lime pie stuck to the bottom of it.
Oh, let me get that for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I bet you'd forgot about it out of game as well. Because
honestly, every time I always see it, and I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to use this, but I know when the time comes, it's going to be huge. So I always look at it, and I'm like, oh, I hope it comes up.
It might well be, actually. I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
After the fight with Warduke, I was like, okay, round 2, he's not getting it off. He's not getting it off again.
Oh god.
So you have read it out of game.
Yeah, I mean, I know what it does.
Do we know? I mean, actually, well, we'll see. It's in Gareth's hands at the moment, right?
Ulric personally doesn't, but it's like I do. Ulric's never read this. He was given a scroll and he said it was about romance. I was like, okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, he's never read
the story about the mermaids. Or
No,
what is it?
no, it's about a maiden.
There was a
No,
unicorn.
wait, the maiden. Yeah.
Okay. There's a unicorn in it.
If you want, I'll say over the course of the long rest, you can read it if you want, Gareth.
Yeah, hey, Gareth, maybe we should read it together. I just want to get your thoughts on it.
Yeah,
so it's
read
like
it out
maybe
loud
we
to
could
me.
just we could book club it. Share thoughts, ideas on it. Maybe.
Roll an insight for Glottic on that one.
Sure.
Ulric, are you saying you can't read?
I would say I'm a feeler. I feel emotions and energies and stuff. That's my thing.
But it's not in Braille.
I read in a different type of way.
Well, I can get you some reading glasses. We sell those in Hither.
Glasses, the thing I needed. I was thinking what fits the clown makeup, and it was glasses. That was the one thing I was thinking about.
This is brilliant. Oh, dear. Okay. Now I know you're reading it. I can get this set up.
Baird has
no.
Baird has picked up Buffon, the cockatrice that's been following Notus around all day.
Sort of lost.
Sort of lost.
Why am I here? What am I doing? Help!
They do,
I
they do
know
look.
that one.
They are still a little bit shook from everything,
Big chick who's
especially being
picking
on
me up. What is
stage.
it? Oh, this is comfortable.
Bear knows the way to pick up this particular cockatrice. But
Bark. Bark.
Bark.
Bark.
Bark.
Yes.
Baird scritches the underside of his beak. Well, Oliver, has there been any updates from with what's going on with the Brigandox?
I was waiting when you'd get round to it. So there is a passageway that does indeed lead all the way into Motherhorn. It's not something you need now, I guess, since you've got a invitation, but maybe we could still use it for something. There is still more of those scissory spiders. So we'd have to clear those out, but
Well,
it could
it,
be a way out if we have no other option.
yeah, well, I don't
Yeah.
know about the rest of the Junipers, but I'm in no mood to make a deal and play nice with this hag. Quite frankly, I'm
I-
tired of it. So, if if I end up, hypothetically punching her in the face and we got to make a quick escape, we should probably clear the tunnel and figure out where it goes and how to get there quickly, just in case we need to get out of there.
Well, back in the carnival, the carousel told me that there's something important at the stage.
Oh yeah, obviously, like we're gonna go in there and be cordial, but I'm not working for another hag.
There is something on stage. Didn't the codes also say so?
Yeah, there's important stuff there, so I'm not just gonna walk up there and punch her in the face. I know we got stuff to do, but at the end of the night, after we've done everything, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold back, So we should probably clear the tunnel out and get it ready just in case we need to make an escape. Is
all
everybody
right.
cool with that?
I think it led to like a trap door or something. There was a long ladder and perhaps some sort of like stone hatch at the top. But I didn't get close enough to see it.
I see. Well, we should probably, I think, check out this pylon
Hmm.
and
Check out the pylon, clear out the tunnel.
could do that. But
Yeah. The Briganox is gonna speak up. Like, well, we can always handle that for you. Me and some of the Corrids. Why don't you
we
talk
could
up?
ask
Why don't you go? Yeah, the Corrids could do it. And
heck, if it
sounds
comes
like
down to it, the Cords could probably dig around the spiders completely.
that's true.
Never have them be a problem. Cave them in.
All right, yeah. Well, we can ask the chords.
Okay.
So pylon cords. Is there anything else?
Corrids will be closer to than the pylon would be, but does make a big difference. But yeah, you can do them in any order if you want, really. But
Does it look like he is hitting it off well with the Duchess? Like he doesn't need our help?
oh, down here, yeah. I mean, someone could chaperone or wingman Mudlump if you want, but let's see how it's going. I'll roll his charisma. It could be going
I
better.
could sneak up and give him Bardic. I'll sneak up and give him Bardic for that.
Okay. He does need some extra game. Just some music to set the mood. 12?
12, not bad.
Okay. You know, you could say it's a rocky start, but it's also maybe it's some of the bees. They keep like swarming around, stinging her, and he can't get them under control because he still hasn't got Pollinella. Oh yeah, I mean, there was
Pollinella,
that.
distract the bees, please.
All right, Pollinella flies over. They understand. They fly around. I think she just told them to go past to someone else.
Buzz off.
Buzz
Yeah,
off.
buzz off. Effectively. Yeah, that'll be an ample distraction. I'll let Mudlump roll again with advantages, though. Basically, let's see what he's doing. You know, they speak very slowly as giants. Takes a long time to say anything, so it's a good job they're not rushing into anything, hey? Garreth, you getting closer? What's happening? What are you up to? Guidance. You're gonna give him guidance, alright.
Or a 15.
It's not terrible.
14, sorry.
Not terrible, it's just like he's been a recluse on a mountain. The only company with all his life has been bees. So you can't expect him to talk a big game, I guess.
You know, can I motion
Sorry.
for him to offer some mead?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just,
Okay.
Like I'm
yeah,
gonna go like hide behind
Oh
her, like,
yeah.
and I'm just gonna like get his attention for a minute, and then I'm gonna like motion like mead and drinking.
I totally forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah, he just starts pouring out some mead in a flagon and offers it to her. And yeah, she's into her food. She happily guzzles that down.
Damn, this stuff is good. It's pretty sweet. Oh man, you should try my baking. I do a great cake. In fact, have you seen a cake around here? Anywhere? Ulric, I think it's time we get going to the Lockberry Henge. We shouldn't stick around.
Ulric like backs
Take a
out
couple
the.
steps back.
Ulric goes up the back way.
Let's go
Now that you
Lockberry.
mention it, I haven't seen that cake since. Wasn't it theater?
Something like that.
I might have seen it in theater somewhere. Was it near
Still got a
Loomlerch?
bellyache. Yeah, something like that.
Guys?
I pull Garreth
Already got
away.
off. So onwards and upwards to Lockberry Henge, we have collected all the Infinity Stones. We have Jagu of Chalk. We have Myzelda of Slate. We have Azil of Granite. We have Yana of Basalt. Mallow of Marble. We have Knoll of Obsidian. And we have Budok of Flint, the first one you met. And yeah, Argantor is of Queen. Honestly, I don't know what rock she's supposed to be. But all right. What is this on my screen, guys? Does anyone know what this is about?
Don't playing by the hex rules.
What was that?
Oh, that was a speech. Oh god, yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's what she says. I
Yeah.
remember now. Yeah. She speaks up and says, "All right, everyone. We're done playing by the hag's rules." She looks down at like this placard that she's like wrote out on her speech. She like chiseled it. Yeah, note cards. That's it. Like goes to the next one.
It looks like a solid like rock, like stack of stones next to her, but
Yeah.
like she pulls it and it's perfectly shaped.
That's it. Yeah, precisely.
She's done. She stone shapes it to be clean.
Yep. Reusable note cards.
Reusable.
These fine adventurers have shown us the power of working together in unity. And you know what? There's nothing that these hags can't hold over us. They tried to put us down. They tried to keep us under her thumb. But no more. We're gonna rise up. We're gonna show that hag that we mean business. We're not putting up with her. Noel speaks up and says, "It's about time you spoke with such vindication. Where was this last time when we went to go siege?" "Well, that was then, and this is now. We've got a second chance to do what's right. Get this all behind us. I don't want Yon to dwell in misery anymore. I don't want to go hiding and in fear of this hag. These guys seem fearless. And I'm sure they have a plan." And you see this, that's the bottom of the stack. And they look towards you.
Yep.
I have a plan. It's one of my very patented plans that never goes wrong. So, we have been informed about a tunnel.
Oh.
That leads directly into Motherhorn. Us, the Junipers, are going to go in with our invitations. We have some business we need to take care of. But the Corins, you guys can fill that tunnel up. And when we say the word, if shit hits the fan, you guys all pop out. And we start taking names. Cleaning house.
We can take Motherhorn, or we escape with everything we need with no trouble.
But
Hag
we have
I
you.
really hope we take it.
I hope we take it too. But you know what? If she's trembling in her boots, I mean, look at us. And I know Noel wants to get his hands dirty, so let's hope it goes to the latter.
We'll be eclipsing her power here in Yon. With unity.
We're gonna blind her stage.
So I think it's my Zelda who says, "You want me to step up and stone shape the way?"
Mm-hmm.
You're a fantastic leader, as your mother has always believed in you.
All right, yeah, I can do it. Let's make a tunnel.
Though, do be careful. Obsidian, we're gonna need you. There may be spiders the others may not get a track of until they hop out of their hiding places. But from what I hear, you guys are quite good at detecting things.
Aye, we will. We'll be ready. The Briganoks are here as well, though they followed you up. we could also cast silence and keep the whole area real quiet, like. So maybe we avoid them entirely. But if we do get into trouble, then yeah, we could use the muscle.
Hargantel, the Bergenoks have offered their assistance. An alliance is in order, I believe.
Aye, and that's another thing. We're sorry. We understand now that the hag was the one who was manipulating the whole situation, pulling the strings, and driving a wedge between us. Look, we only put those statues up because we were under the impression you were working for the hags. And they say, apology accepted. And I guess sorry for all the noise. We heard that we woke you up a few times with the hammering of our pickaxes, so you well, you won't hear that if we've got some courage shaping the stone. That'll be much quicker.
That's true. You guys would be better at getting the wish stones together. No chance of breaking.
You see a big smile over lots of the Corrids, and Briganox the same. All right, well, alliance it is then. Let's for Yon, for Prismir, for Zybilna. Let's work together and get this fixed.
For Zybilna.
Mm-hmm.
Or New Hope.
Yeah.
Chris, I have a totally off-topic question real quick.
Oh no.
Yes.
So I remember way long ago when we heard about the sword and its 3 pieces and reforge it. We had to go to a certain group of people to reforge it. But I can't find it anywhere in the notes. Do you remember what that is? Or who they were? Where we gotta go?
Have you found anyone who's a particular blacksmith around here?
All I know is Noel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's already yep. He is definitely a blacksmith. He's the only one you found so far. He's already made you a weapon once already.
Mm-hmm. I'll say, but before we have the plan, we do have some stuff to attend to. We gotta go find a certain item, and we also have to possibly go find the last shard of Snickersnack if everybody else wants to.
Do we have any idea where it is?
Well, where's that at?
Well,
Just how bad, Mike?
the map that we saw last time with the mists removed, there's that tower by the Palace of Heart's Desire that's wrapped in vines, similar to Slanty Tower, which was produced by the first shard of Snickersnack. So if I have any guesses, that would be where it is.
We could look for information, see if
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to. The Banshee was at he was at the theater. I wanted to ask him if he had information.
He's gone. You missed him again.
I missed him again!
Damn it.
I could
He's
have
just that
asked Kettle's
sneaky.
team. Kettle's team knows as much about stories as I do.
Kettlestein would have
He
followed you
knows
here, I
what
think.
narratively makes sense.
yeah.
Kettlestein, you got any information on the shard?
Kettle's team, if you were to write a story about a sword that's broken in 3 pieces, and these 2 are the pieces that have a location described, where would you hide the 3rd piece?
They say Well, as it happens, they're speaking in Obud's voice. It just so happens I was down by the river, and I asked the Watcher questions 3. If only
Ooh.
through the mists I could see. And they seem to start like recounting the Watcher's voice as well. Vines wrapped high, climb you must try. To the top of the tower is where you will find the power.
You see Vaike like instantly the biggest smile on his face. I was so right. So right. My hunch was right.
Mm.
If we go to that tower, look, we don't even gotta climb the tower because we just take the balloon and just fly to the top of it. And then just hop on the top.
I don't see how that can go wrong.
I don't see
Does
how it can
that
go
not
wrong.
undermine the challenge?
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Are you trying to save Prismy or are you trying to do things that challenging way?
I'm just saying, if you want Snickersnack's respect, fulfill the challenge that is set forth. I don't know.
What do you think, Snickersnack? Would you want me to climb the tower to get your last piece, or are you cool with me taking the balloon to the top?
I say, what are we waiting for? We now know where the last piece is. Let's go. It doesn't matter how we get it.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, let's do this. I've been itching to reforge this blade.
Vaike has already proven themselves a champion climber, as we witnessed in the competition.
Oh yeah, I just run up the side of the tower. But before we do this, we do got some more business to attend to. We should tie up the loose ends here in Yon first, and then go there. So
We got
let's
so
go.
much business.
Always got business, Ulric. When do we not have business?
I need a suit for all this business we're doing. I'm trying to kick a hag.
Mm-hmm. Let's go retrieve our special item first.
Was Kettle's team also
Um,
invited, by the way?
Lieutenant, I think there's one crucial detail you've overlooked. Kettlesteam seems to walk up to the chessboard and picks up all of the obsidian pieces and places them down on the board, and then does a head count of you guys, and then puts them on the board, facing them, the white pieces, and faces them against the black pieces, and says, "Our scouts have shown that they have an army."
Of what? Shadows?
We have stories.
We have a
Jack.
We do have a Jack. We have a Juniper, we have a Mischief, we got an Ulric. We got an Ulric.
Can't really beat that.
Just know,
You
if
say
you
that
plan to
there
march on the enemy, prepare for war. They will answer in kind.
If there's a stage, there's a floodlight.
Hmm.
I've been ready for a war since I stepped foot in Prismere. I don't know about the rest of them, but I'm ready.
But we are going in under the guise of safety.
Mm-hmm. It's only if shit hits the fan do we start the fight. We'll have Garreth send a message to Argantul as the sign or the signal. You can still do that, right, Garreth?
Wait, Argental? Why
Yeah,
Argental?
you can
Oh
give
wait,
a
the
you
queen.
can give like a tooth. Yeah, you give like a tooth or something.
Understood, Lieutenant.
I can do that.
Kelstein gives a little salute.
Whose voice
Baird
is
again.
is
that?
going
Whose
to.
voice is that Kettlestein was doing? We're calling me lieutenant.
No
Baird is going
idea.
to pick up a white bishop and a black bishop, and knock over the light, like separate them from like the little setup, and go.
Hmm.
There's something we need to deal with first. After
That-
we get the pylon,
What is that?
I'm going to throw him the dark bishop while holding the white bishop.
I'll catch it in my slippery hand and it'll slip out and hit the ground.
Oops.
We need to get light.
Oh.
And obscurity.
We need to get light.
I need to
Yeah.
speak to him.
And we need to sew you guys back together.
Notice. Did you use special thread and needle to sew dark spinner to yarn spinner, or was it regular spool? Do we need more?
I don't think it was anything special.
I think it was special because Notus did it.
Baird is going to think, and then going to reach into their bag and pull out the golden stopper from way back when.
Oh.
I believe if we pulled the thread on this, you might be able to use it, Notice. I don't know if it'll help, but this thing was used to affect memories, so... I'd rather you have it in case I go missing again.
Okay.
Okay. The Corrids say, all right, before you all go to Motherhorn, there's one thing we'd like to show you. Now that all the Corrids are here together, she kind of nods over towards Mallow, who brings out massive, large drums, and Yana sets up next to them as well. And I need you all to come up here. Juniper, everyone, Mischief. Might be a little difficult for Squirt, but okay. All right. Let me see. All right. Yeah. You can hit it. You see, they kind of like give a nod to the drummer, who begins drumming away, and you see Queen Argantal leads the other Corrids. You see them becoming elated as each of the Corrids willingly oblige and begin stomping their hooves on the ground, which begins at first quite slow, begins kind of picking up, and you see she starts to dance this very ceremonial dance. And if you guys are more than happy to, you can join in they sort of gesture towards you to, with like a wild grin and even more wild hair. The dancing courage kind of beckon to you all.
Oh yeah, Vaike hops in.
Baird will dance.
Ulric will
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
He'll stomp his hooves too.
She says,
Garreth joins in.
"This
Oh.
it's about time we had a celebration." And she says, "Not just that though. You need to remember these steps. They'll come in handy, I assure you." And at that, you see that as they're dancing, all their hair begins to kind of animate and like flails around slightly. You see it just getting more and more wild. And immediately lifting you all up into the air, you can see like they basically throw you like you were stones, and then they just catch you again. And they say, "Now you try." And Argental will pull a massive piece of hair from their head, and they offer it to you guys. And as you're dancing around, you start to see the hair also begins to animate.
Oh,
And every kind of movement, as you stomp your feet, as you jump around, you see the rain begins to abate, the sky lightens, and you are actually able to fully animate the Corrid hair through this dance. And let
Whoa.
me get rid of the rain.
Oh.
wait a minute. And we know that cord hair is used in the rigging of the stage.
It is.
Mm. Could be useful.
Could be.
But yeah, the conclusion of the Lockberry Henge is the combination of this dance, and I think I've got some art for it as well. Where is it? The Dance of the Cards. Here we go. Hey, check them out. They're loving life.
Yeah. Yes, the classic, the original corridor. Yeah.
There
Oh.
we go.
The little like finger out, like the finger up, like.
He's like- See like that finger wagging tune, yeah. Like damn, my favorite part.
I mean, isn't wiggling your finger kind of dance?
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, you see the emotions all over Yon begin to clear up, which is making Notus's mum's job a lot easier. Iniaz is visible, swooping over Yon. You can see them in the distance, sort of clearing up clouds as they're trying to work to undo the storm. And,
I'm imagining
this...
Emblyn has like an umbrella that's like shadowing her face, so she's like sneering as like the rain goes away.
Yeah, that's it.
Are all these people so freaking hopeful?
It's so sunny.
Bruh.
I was
Trying to get
promised
on the
rain.
We gotta bring Jack into the dance. We gotta start throwing him up, throwing him around. We gotta
Ah.
we gotta force back to dance.
Oh.
Teleporting
yeah,
from
he's like
hand-
he's like our beach ball. Well,
What the heck? All right, fine, all right. He does a little bit of foot stomping. Yeah, literally, you can. Yeah, honestly, weirdly, this is a jumping song. You can all jump in the air. Woo! There they go.
God, I can't wait
I'm
for the
having so much
the
fun.
siege. I can't wait for the siege to go terribly wrong. And this is the last happy moment for the Junipers.
No, this is the
Yeah.
calm before the storm. That's 100% what this is.
That's the calm before the storm.
Yeah, we're having fun now, and then someone dies.
Oh yeah.
Dibs on Vaike.
It won't be vague. He'll roll some crazy
Oh,
nat
dude.
20.
No, if Ultic died, no, everyone can die besides Ultic. Okay.
Everyone.
But yeah, So we get the dance of we got the chord dance.
You learn the chord dance. Yeah, that's what it do. That's what it does. The chord dances. Any character who joins in the boisterous dance can also impress the chords with a successful athletics or performance check.
You know,
you can all roll
Oh,
those.
come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. I don't think anyone's beating that.
Those are both great successes.
Oh
Oh,
my
cool.
god, a performance check.
Or athletics.
We'll take.
Or athletics.
I got 2 left feet.
Does he actually?
Woo!
Yeah.
Garrett and Ulric?
Whoa, not 20s.
I'm gonna help Notus. I'm
crap.
gonna help Notus.
Yeah.
The jumping
Notus gets
Junipers are doing their best thing and jumping.
Ulric's doing backflips.
Okay.
Notus isn't heavy enough for this dance. She's not a rock.
No.
Oh, Jack.
Jack's definitely
no,
not giving his all.
I ain't got my heart in it. Let's be honest.
Barrett's gonna give Notus a bardic inspiration if it will let me
Yeah.
roll it. It won't let me.
Definitely.
There it goes.
Also, wow, I outperformed Barrett's. That's a rarity.
I imagine
some
that
point.
Barrett is I imagine that there's a reason Barrett isn't quite on its top game. But yes, that's a 6 for Notus to
Is
boost
someone
her up to a
else
13.
hopping these randomly? Because I don't know. It's doing it on my screen. Look at him go. Wait, is that you? It's you. Okay. I was totally losing the plot. I was like, is it glitching out or something? Anyway, that's great that you found that. Right. If you got a 6 plus the 7, that's a 13. I just need a
Yep.
little bit of extra help, and
Garrett.
they'll turn that into a success.
Help!
It's going to play
For
the
some
music
reason-
matching the drums. And notice you
I'm
can.
stuck. Help! I don't know what's happening.
Tell me.
Anyway,
Do you want to give?
Here.
Oh my lord, it's still going.
yes.
Go ahead and
Stop
give.
the
Just roll a
Junipers from
d4.
jumping.
Roll a d4. That's actually a success. A 14 is all you needed.
Wow.
Yep. So, I think the only person who's failed is Gloltik and Jack. That's fine. They characters who get
I'm
a
missing
success.
one other person.
Buffon.
I didn't notice Buffon rolling performance.
Yeah, and Clapperclaw.
How dare.
Come on,
Want to roll
Clapperclaw.
too? Sure.
Hmm. They're struggling.
Good boy.
Buffon is the yeah, Buffon dances.
Well,
He is Lord of the Dance.
Buffon.
He was
can-
built.
I'm dancing!
You see, they are able to learn this dance move very easily, and they're very good at jumping, it seems. So, characters who get success are taught a special jig, which, when performed as an action, allows them to manipulate any corrid hair they find. And they're going to give you a length of it as well, which is going to act like I think it's like a rope of manipulation or something. What's it called?
Climbing? Rope of climbing?
Yeah, rope of climbing.
Or-
Effectively works like a rope of climbing. I'm sure I had an item. Corrid hair. Yes, I do. Sweet. Okay. Only question is, who would give it to? Who wants the corrid hair? It's a length of rope, basically, that you can manipulate and have it tie off to things. You can manipulate it.
Ulric.
Me?
Yeah.
I'll take it if no one else wants it.
Look at it. Gourds have hooves. You've got hooves. Gourds are strong. You are strong.
The similarities.
Just makes sense.
If I'm all right with it if no one else wants it.
I don't need a rope to climb.
Sweet. All right. You've already got a favor. You've got a favor of an admirer, a lock of hair, and now you've got Corrid hair as well.
I'm collecting hair.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, that's my thing.
So, just try to drag it to your sheet, and doesn't want to do it. So,
I think the hopping
That's fine.
broke Foundry.
I think it did. Honestly, like,
I think too many tokens are trying to hop.
are you guys doing that? Like, cause
I'm not doing it.
Chris,
I
even
just
if I
thought it
wanted
was
to, I don't know how to.
Really? I honestly thought it was
I don't
you
know how
guys.
to, Chris.
Okay, all right.
Genuinely, I don't even know how this works half the time. I feel like I just guess how Foundry works sometimes.
True.
I still get confused with it.
It is a mysterious thing. All right, I'm gonna refresh real quick. But yeah, you can you can all manipulate the hair as an action. Ulric's holding onto it for
Buffon,
now.
Buffon can too, technically.
Yes, and Buffon.
Woo.
That is the thing.
That's wild.
It is wild.
Beyond the Witchlight.
Mm.
All right. Now, the corrids are going to be sent off down underneath Motherhorn. You want to send a message to them ready for when you... If shit hits the fan, I think was the plan. So, I'm going to say that Obard, the Briganox, Kettlestein, Molliver, the corrids, they'll all go. And you guys, as a team, will head to Motherhorn. And Squirt can lead the way. But you want to go to this pylon first, right? So...
Yep. Is this the
Okay.
one that we went to first? Is this ironically the one we went to that we left?
Before we leave, can I see if the blacksmith can make me some arrows? Because I'm all out. And I need...
course. I thought you asked for them to be made before anyway.
You did.
Probably,
Yeah.
but I don't remember.
Well, in that case, they are probably all ready for you now at this point. So, yes.
I need some crossbow bolts. No, arrows.
All right.
For my longbow.
Okay. So you can have as many obsidian-tipped bolts as you need, but there's some special ones as well that crit on a nat 1 because that's a thing. When they do, they break. I think that's trickier to do via ammunition now I thought about it.
Could be that they're retrievable otherwise.
Vaike also wanted something with it as well, but yeah, so you'll find him. Noel's already hammering away on this massive sword by the looks. And he says, you as well. I've already got orders up to here. But, here's the bolts you requested, at least. They're obsidian tipped.
Much appreciated.
You needed arrows as well? Or...
I need the arrows more than the crossbow bolts, if I'm honest. I have crossbow bolts. Arrows I have 0.
Alright. Yep. Well, it's a good job that's what I made for you. You can have you can have a whole quiver of these. And that'll be 20 of them basically that he hands you.
Again, much appreciated. You do good work.
Of course. That's what the Obsidian Clan is known best for. Good work.
Mm-hmm.
You can also talk to Budok of Flint. Now that he's got his tools and everything. He might have some extras for you.
I will do just that.
Baird will speak over to Kettlestein and say, the notes you heard in the carnival, and he'll sing his little epithet. Do you learn them from the other Kenku, or did you learn them from Zybilna?
Zybilna. I don't really know that other Kenku.
Notes?
Yes, Baird sang just I learned this from Zybilna as well.
What you doing?
I've always wondered what they mean. They do mimic the sound right back at you. I was just joking with that. Chess in the park, by the way.
But
I set up chess in the park because like Garreth walked up to the chess board, so I started the activity in Discord.
Okay.
Oh, there's no way there's no way I can like focus on that at the same time.
Stream that, yeah.
But you can say you're playing chess with Argantor.
But Baird will go in the vision or the past. I believe I told Zybilna it was something that she could sing if she needed help.
Help! Help! You hear Kettlestein call out. That's what it means. I knew I'd heard it before.
Baird sort of leans back to where he is sort of looking at the two bishops on the board and sort of like looking at them sort of lined up against each other before he just sort of stands up and goes, well, I have something to find.
All right, off
and
with you.
I'm afraid one more day will make it worse.
Good luck. Farewell, friends. I'll see you on the other side. And they jump over towards the little Briganox.
We should all head to the pylon. We
Where
want to
you
make it to Motherhorn quickly.
Are you going to Motherhorn?
The pylon first.
Oh no, Kettlestein.
Oh, I'm going underground. Says in
Ooh,
a
you're
thick
gonna do the
dwarvish
tunnel.
accent. Aye, lad.
Is it Elkhorn?
Probably. Yeah. I will await your further instructions. Toodaloo.
You've been a good friend to me, Kettlestein.
Can we?
They let out their signature whistle. And then
I hope next time we meet, it's the last time I have to meet you for the first time.
Is there anyone who can help me
let's see.
finish this conch?
Just in response to that, they say, "Oh, a terrible night for a curse. What a horrible night for a curse." And then they'll flutter off. Your conch. What is it with the conch? You need fixed?
If it's not fixed, it's made. Bert mentioned their song. Those notes are for when people need help.
Okay.
We don't have ears everywhere. I was thinking if we could make this conch pick up when someone is calling for help.
So you want it
Then we can see
fashioned
if we can help.
into... Okay. Yana's kind of asking you, exactly how do you imagine that working? Like,
well, do you know there is this weird horn that if you blow it, you will alarm the person you're calling, right?
right?
But this is the opposite.
Oh. Wonder if anyone is able to enchant that. Let me have a look around. They're not really going to be major and enchantment type magic, but I reckon if anyone has a chance, it'd probably be my Zelda. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, Garreth. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. Music, attuning like a conch to a particular sound or music. It sounds beyond what I can do. But maybe you don't need the conch. You already know where people are who need help, right? You seem to have searched under you haven't left any stone unturned in yon. Whether they're singing the song or not, you seem to always find your way to people who need help. I guess there's some reassurance there.
Yeah, but that's for the people that we haven't found yet. What about the people that we've already found? It's hard to know if they need our help again, because we've pissed off the Hex a bit too much.
Well,
Like,
y-
there was this time in theater when we went to Terrastown
okay. Oh yeah, yeah.
when my sister was being annoyed and trying to kidnap more people.
Glottic says, and we were there at the right time. I don't know, call it
But what if we
coincidence.
weren't?
Baird will speak up and touch his hand to Gareth's shoulder and say, I think Zaelong gave me the song for a reason. We always find our way to the people that need us.
Didn't someone say we gave her that song?
That doesn't mean she didn't give it to me.
Jack's confused. Jack asks, "Are you confused, Gareth? You got that confused look on your face
Always.
again?" Oh, well,
Well, we should. Okay, well, we should get to Horn and do stuff at Motherhorn. We're done with Loom. Are we done with Loom Lurch?
Yes, we
For
Yeah.
now, yes.
sort of. I guess it depends.
Yes, let's head to
But-
the pylon, I think.
All right.
Oh,
Let's go
yeah,
then.
check. You
Uh-huh.
should not go to the pylon.
Oh, okay. Where do you want me to go?
How about you help Kettlestein?
I don't know, because then what if Bavorna gives a signal to Endolin about our little surprise? I think what we should do is I'll walk over to the Jack. I'll unstick the shard off of his head.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll wave to it, smile, and then I'll have Bird open the portable hole, and I'll just drop it in.
Okay.
She's gonna be mad.
Just for the time
Yeah, she
being.
is.
Once we get back, we'll show her the show the light puts on, but just for the time being.
Yeah, Baird will stop
Okay.
you before putting it down and go, just have Gultic and Jack go help take down the show, the carnival. It's much less
That
conspicuous.
works.
Oh, back at the Marble Clan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, I guess Jack can go over there.
Yeah, you can call Jack to you at any time.
Yeah.
And you can even use that as a signal. You could say like, hey, if Jack disappears, do the thing.
Yeah, you could
'Cause it
send Jack
means-
with Mulliver if you wanted, but
It's up to you. You could set that up as a thing, like, funny enough. Or if you have another way of sending a message, I was going to ask about that actually, how you're going to send a message to the others.
his tooth.
I
Hey,
can message Arkansas through the Airy token.
Okay, then that's fine then. That'll work.
But just for the pylon, we can send Gultic and back to prepare a balloon for if we need to use it, which I don't think we need to, but
Well, we're gonna need to use the
Alright.
balloon for. We're gonna need the balloon for
eventually, yeah.
for the shard. So
Okay.
we can have him go
Alright.
set up the balloon.
Then you set off to the pylon. Gleam is following along, as well as Amador as well. kind of back
Is this the
to
same
what it
one
was
where
like.
we first met them?
Yes. No.
Well, let's find out, shall we? Because that one
Ulric
is
ate that one.
yeah, Ulric. You definitely ate that one. So it can't be that. So it's one of 7 left. If it's the 7, well, actually, it doesn't really matter. It's not that one though, because that, yeah, like you say, that one was destroyed.
With the storms breaking, is it still charged?
It is still charged, but it's not. It's not being struck actively by lightning bolts.
Did they give us a hint on where they stash it near it or by it?
Yeah. So they pointed out that it's basically part of the pylon. So resting on it, like one of the prongs on the moon, on the sun, like it's almost disguised as one of the rays coming off of it. Zay?
Something that might be useful with a charged pylon. How cruel is it to use an unseen servant to climb up on those?
I mean, it might get a bit zapped, but
They only have 1 HP. They won't feel it.
won't they?
You know, I will just sort of climb down and hold out my hand. Is 10 pounds enough to sort of pull it out of its spot?
Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure these lightning rods are massively tall. So, no, this one looks like it's on its side, but the pylons are supposed to be standing upright. So, yeah, it's just a theater of the mind, really. So, yon features of yon pylons. Okay, they're pretty damn tall. So there is like 40 feet up.
My mage hand is 60, so.
Okay. Yes, it is. You can reach up towards it.
Yeah,
you will feel. Okay, yeah, you feel it come dislodge from the top. You feel there is still a static shock all over it. You can almost still see there's like little sparks running up and down and spiraling off of the horn.
I will slowly bring it down and touch it to the rock on the ground to ground it for a moment, slightly away from the rest of us, before bringing it in.
Oh, wow. Oh, God, I can't believe you just did that. You perfect. You delivered it straight to them. Oh my God. The horn, as it tries to move away from the ground, it is suddenly pulled out of your grip. And it suddenly disappears and goes invisible. Just whoop, out of existence. But something, it definitely felt like there was a force that yanked it away from you.
I'm gonna whistle to Garreth and point over there, like immediately.
Can I activate our tremor sense?
Yes, you can. You will sense some sort of humanoid figure running away from you. This away.
Where did it disappear?
Just 1 second. Vaike, to do that, by the way, I think if you just equip it, it might actually have the automation. I don't know.
Let's see. Features or inventory.
Yeah, I just equipped it on your sheet. Does it actually grant you? Nah, damn, it doesn't. Okay. That's fine. I'll just set it up.
Or usability?
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, you could try that. Oh, a little.
Oh, I have I have a sonar.
That's great. That's cute. This is funny because I think actually James set this up a long time ago. So what is it? It's 60. I think it is. Okay, cool.
60 feet for 1 minute. Yeah.
Tell me, can you actually see the token on your screen?
No, I do not see a token right here. If that's now I see it.
Oh. Maybe
That's
disappear
a
that.
different token.
Yeah, well, you definitely sense something over here. It's about, it's on the 60-foot mark, basically.
I'll
I would
shout
immediately
I'll
use
shout
mantle
at
of
Garreth,
magic
or I'll let everyone know where it is. Point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'll immediately use Mantle of Majesty to get us over there. Or Mantle of Inspiration, rather.
Okay. Let's jump into initiative order to do this properly. Otherwise, things are gonna get messy. I'm sure. That's unreal, though. I'm like sitting here wondering, how am I gonna get it off their hands when it's going directly into them? And then you literally said, I'm gonna put it over here, and my token, I kid you not, is over here. As you pinged it, it's like my token is actually over here. I could not believe that. That is unreal. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, so Crown of Madness, what was it? Mantle of Madness.
Mantle of Inspiration, that's 30 feet of movement for up to 4 party members. So
Okay. Yep.
they're up to their full movement up to that space.
Got it.
Garreth went first, so his fairy fire went off, so whether or not they failed would depend
Yeah,
on
I'll
whether or not
guess
people see
I
them.
will roll their deck save now. They fail. So they are lit up, and you see a woman in sort of very bright colors and attire. They have face paint, big hoop earrings, and her hair tie is all kind of. Her hair is like tied back. It looks very shiny and well conditioned. And I should have full art of these somewhere. Sure, I made a handout for them. Let me see. Some of you may recognize them from the performance.
So, I will say, Vaike. You can move up to your speed. You get 5 temporary hit points. Ulric. You can move up to your speed and get 5 temporary hit points. Notus. You can move up to your speed and get 5 temporary hit points. Garreth. You can move up to your speed and get 5 temporary hit points.
Let's see who else is here. Oh, I think that's it.
And Fairy Fire gets rid of invisibility, right? Look at.
Yeah, it's
I believe
gone.
it's like a special.
Well,
Okay.
it's yeah. Well, they can't be invisible whilst they're under the effects of fairy fire. So it doesn't get rid of it fully, but if for whatever reason Garreth lost concentration, then yeah. Okay, so that
Okay,
was
then
let's go.
That actually was only my bonus action.
All right, as you want.
Silence.
Oh, silence on top of that. Okay, got it. Let me check something. Can I Do nothing in response. No. Nope. No, we can't. All right. Yeah, your silence works. It's a complete another. You can't hear a pin drop in that area. Which is the most you heard was like suddenly a gasp as the fairy fire goes off. But you see, she is holding the horn in one hand. And she is holding a staff in the other as well. I guess, well... Yeah, no, she is holding a staff. It's also sort of slightly crackling with lightning. Okay. Vaike, it'll be your turn.
All right. Running up.
Mm-hmm.
This lady. Oh. This lady is going to have to make.
Attacks are with advantage.
She's gonna need to make. I'm not gonna hit her. But she is
Are
gonna
you
need to
gonna-
make an athletics or acrobatics check. Because
You trying to-
We'll try-
trip her.
Okay, she'll try acrobatics. She goes down. And
Alright,
you
and
see
then
she's probably struggling to run in like these high heels. And she trips on her dress and over she goes.
Well, I'm gonna try to catch her because I'm gonna grapple her. I don't want to like, just play it like
Okay,
that.
yeah, fair.
So
Grapple
another
her.
athletics check from her.
No, she can do that. No, I can't be that. So she does land into your grasp and she looks up at you and there's this almost bashful little smile that she smirks towards you. And then she looks towards you, Garreth, and raises an eyebrow. Like, as if to say, you seeing this?
Oh, it's very gentlemanly. From Vaike.
Mm-hmm.
Ulric, you were able to move up to your speed if you would like to during my turn.
Oh, okay. But yeah, and then I will begin to talk to her, but I'm in silence, so I'm just mouthing a whole bunch of words to her.
I'm afraid so.
I would have yelled to everyone that I silenced
And
before
then-
She
has
would
a
know
unicorn
that
in-
this
horn
time.
in her hand, right?
She does
the
have it
horn
her
is
hand.
in... Yeah.
And then bonus
staff in
action,
the other one.
I'll re-summon Vaike to closer to me. He would have
Yeah.
disappeared after Baird's turn because
Seems
I
good.
moved my speed, so I'll re-summon him right here. Why not?
Sigloltic? Guess all he can do is
We'll
dash.
just dash. Yep.
And Gara,
Or
she's...
actually, oh no, he can't. Silence. Never mind.
This is exactly the reason I was worried about revealing the location. Quick, after her. She'll dash as well, I guess, into the silence. Who are you and who do you... And it gets cut short.
Everyone knows the silence is there.
Okay, it's her turn. So, as beautiful as this setup is, what with being grappled and in silence,
And prone.
And prone.
yeah, sure. As beautiful as that setup is, I am afraid that she can simply, with a wave of her staff, use her not Misty Step. It's called Eldritch Escape.
Misty Step is verbal. Oh.
Nope.
But that's
it's
a
not
Misty
a spell.
Step.
It's not. It's Eldritch Escape. That's what it's called.
I couldn't have used my free action to interact with the horn in any way, right?
No, she has it on her in person.
What about if I
Um,
action search? Because could I have interacted with that?
You could action search to disarm her of the horn.
Is that something I could have done?
Didn't you bonus action to summon Vaike too?
No, I said action,
Action
surge.
Oh, action surge.
Could
That's
I
a
have
little
done
bit
that? 'Cause I
gone
didn't wanna
now,
get
I'm
the
gonna
horn.
say.
Okay.
But I know you probably
messed
did
up.
want it, but yeah, no, I
I
was
did.
kind of kind of counting on you to say that if you did want to try it, but I think
Yes.
that goose is cooked.
How
If
far
she's
is
still prone, she can only make 16 feet.
she does teleport away out of the grapple, and as she is now out of that and is about to fall, she'll then cast fly on herself. I am so sorry I can't stick around for the after party, but I appreciate you helping me find the horn. And she will, as she's like, I'm gonna say, by the way, the map is not helping this battle whatsoever. She would go like, how far is this Misty Escape? Let's check. It was a long range. Holy crap, it's 60 feet. Yeah, so a 60 feet distance. This is going to be away from the party. She doesn't want to go at this angle. And then as soon as she is from that 60 feet, she then bursts into the air and will fly another 60. So she is 120 feet.
Doesn't she have to use half her movement speed to...
No,
And
Not
no,
really.
not with Misty Escape. Sorry, Eldritch Escape.
She's
Okay.
she's flying through the air with that staff, and you see there's like a little crackle of lightning surging from the staff. That's equivalent to basically she's concentrating on this. Not to mention that
I mean,
she could easily with
notice
that
you can do one
distance-
thing really funny, which you can shoot her with a crossbow bolt and maybe break her concentration, which means she would fall to her death.
Yeah, I hate to say I was gonna say before you interrupted with that, and that was she can easily break line of sight at this point, given that we're in the mountains of Yon. So, like I said, this map does not do me any service, but there's enough of a mountainside I can easily just fly around it. That said, if you still have something, you can try.
I mean, I can.
Ulric would be coming up, and then so Notus, you're up first. What do you want to try and do?
Can I attempt to shoot her?
How far can you move on your turn? Can you move 60 feet?
No.
You'd have to action surge, right? To dash.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or have you
can
got
mount
tactical
Juniper,
shift?
maybe. Juniper is 40 feet.
Yeah, but he'd have to get to me. I'd have to mount, and
It
then I'd
uses
have to
half.
move.
Yeah, he uses half your movement to get up on Juniper.
Okay.
Juniper's actually up first, technically. I don't know what they would have been doing, but I guess running towards them.
Can Mischief pick me up, use his movement, his action to move as well?
Mm-hmm. You don't pick. So Mischief doesn't pick you up, but you spend half your movement to get on Mischief.
Yeah. Okay.
So Mischief can get up to you and then dash.
Yeah.
So you're on top of Mischief, and then go another 20. But
That still doesn't get me far enough.
no, it wouldn't. They are basically 60 foot around a mountainside.
I mean, you could. There is something you could do, which is you could hold your action to shoot when you get to her. Whenever you get to where you could see her.
Yeah, but her turn is before my next turn, so
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but
That's
hold your
true.
action. There's something I could do.
okay. I will hold my action.
All right. I don't know what the fuck happened to the turn order, to be honest. Ulric, what do you want to do?
So she kind of gone.
She was out of there. Yeah,
I-
like poof.
Yeah, I don't know.
flying.
I came in late. I see Lady with the Horn. I see a silence as people running. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't think I'm gonna do anything. I don't even know if I can do anything. She's flying away. Ulric left his wings at home, so I'm.
Fair.
Do you have any pixie dust left?
How many what?
Do we have any pixie dust left?
As a matter of fact,
Sorry, I'm back. I kicked my power cord and it turned my computer off.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's okay. She's flying away. It's okay.
Well, I have a plan. I have a plan if I have my when I have my opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Ulric, just gonna run after, I guess, for now. Don't think you have any pixie dust on you, do you? Didn't see any.
No, I don't. But this is like off the mountain, right? That's not something I could stand on. That's like down below. Right?
So the way I imagine it, she teleported 60 feet off the side of the screen and then flew around the side of the mountain like another 60. So she's not down the mountain. She's around the mountain when she comes.
Okay. I don't know. Ulric's kind of just confused. I don't know. He's gonna like move here, but he doesn't really know.
Yeah.
Don't know who this lady is. Don't know why what's going on.
Yeah.
My turn.
okay.
Okay, bad.
I will use.
I should be first, right?
You were
The
first.
initiative is
before.
messed
Like
up.
I said, I've no idea what happened to the turn order, I'll be perfectly honest.
If you want to move first, Garreth, go ahead, because you were first in the initiative.
How high is this mountain? Can I Misty step on the mountain to get clearance?
Only 30 feet, Misty Step, so probably not. You need something that like will cover a 60-foot gap. Or a 60-foot distance.
Wait, is Misty Step only 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Still, I can use Misty Step
You
to
could
move
go
30
30
feet, then an additional 30 feet, and then I can Eldritch Blast her.
Let's see, is that where
Or do I
you're
need-
currently?
That is my current plan. This is where I'm standing.
Yeah, okay.
We'll break concentration on silence if needed.
Yes.
Oh,
So
yeah, I'll
you
break
go
concentration
30,
on silence.
and then 30. I will say, yeah, you could take a shot. It's going to be with half cover.
Okay.
She is
advantage because
weaving
of,
in and out.
Fey Fire.
That's true, actually. Yeah, she does. She's just that very far enough. Good luck.
Something weird happened. For some reason, it didn't roll advantage.
Okay, she passes that one. Don't know why it was hiding, but
That's the second attack. Okay.
And the second attack is a crit.
roll 2d10.
Where am I? There it is.
Actually, 1 second. Where's my
You got a
thingy
counter
gone?
spell?
No, I can't do it from there. She's out of range for Canna. I don't know why I rolled intimidation on the phone. Okay.
It's still
roll intimidation or
15.
Yeah. Sorry, that's. Mm-hmm.
It's not letting me join back into the game because it says I'm still there because I like crashed.
Yeah,
Or
you
can,
might-
like, boot me. out.
Sure,
and
I
then
will
take a
try.
reload.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Not that
And
we're
now
using
I'll
the
take my
battle
turn.
map for much.
Yeah, I mean, I have a plan.
Okay. It looks as though they did connect with her. How much damage did you do again? One, and
what was it
then
again?
2,
9.
9. Right?
9.
Yeah. Okay. That definitely hurt. All right.
Concentration
What do
check.
you want? Yeah, I made him.
Oh,
Yes. I will.
There.
I will be Mantle of Inspirationing. The Toad, and I can do myself, the Toad, Notus, and Juniper. Yes. To do another, I can spend a Bardic Inspiration to do another Mantle.
Okay. So
Um,
when I take damage, I can use expend charge. This is going to be another use of her charge. So she can Misty Escape as a reaction. Well, Eldritch Escape. And this time, when she does so, she becomes well, she can't. No, very fast on it.
he can't.
Nope, she can't go invisible. She is still visible, but when she does that, she'll go another 60, basically. Mantle of Inspiration will get you
Wait.
half your.
Wait, this is the
Is it
Eldritch
your movement?
full movement.
Eldritch
full
Escape.
movement,
Yeah.
Well, on her first turn, when she used it, she didn't take any damage. When
No,
first
she
teleported
did.
on her turn.
That's I know. I had to wait for her turn to do it as a bonus instead. I was like
Is that-
really
is
banking
this-
on you actually punching her, but I was like,
Does
fuck
the-
it. I'll just have to do it as myself.
If I'm remembering the item, doesn't it only allow you to use that as a
It's
reaction?
not an item. It's not an item, and it's not a spell.
So it's not the Eldritch Staff. Okay.
Nope. This is a unique ability to charm a.
So she is 120 feet away from me currently. Correct?
Oh boy. Jeez, where are you? Can't see you. Oh, here.
I'm-
Okay.
Dark, 'cause
So
you made it.
she's
You moved dark.
60, 120, 180, and 10. So 190. Yeah, she's zooming. Eldritch Escape is nuts. It's one of it. I didn't realize she would be this good at this job. But she is. She's teleported
I should have
twice.
hexed her.
Hex would be interesting. But 190 feet is from your current position. Yep. But Vaike might have something. We'll see.
Yes.
Okay.
I will.
Didn't tell you why she's.
I will, to make sure that he can get over any mountain she tries to go over. I will toss Vaike the marsh bubble pop.
Hey, all right. I love that. Yeah. What happened?
Does that
with
give
the
me a
turn on
fly
that?
speed?
It gives you 30 feet of vertical movement without, like you immediately go up into the air 30 feet when you drink it,
Okay.
which is a bonus action because it's a potion.
I don't know. I can't move. I just go 30 feet straight up.
You go 30 feet straight up, but it doesn't cost your movement, and it can get you over an obstacle that's blocking your vision. And that's just an object, and I guess tossing it would be making sure that you get a hold of it would be an action. That's fine.
I won't be using it. You can hold on to it. I need
Okay.
my bonus action for my plan.
I mean, I can get you closer. Would you like to be closer?
Oh, well, I'm gonna move 105 feet on my turn.
Would you like to be closer before you do that?
If 105 feet isn't enough, I would like to, but that's up to Chris's discretion. I need to get within line of sight of her, and my spell has a range of 300 feet. So, is 105 feet enough, Chris?
Jeez.
And I can climb up the mountain using spider climb, so
That's true.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I can run straight up the mountain.
I can dissonant whispers you to send you like forward.
Does that make a difference, Chris?
No.
Alright, cool.
Okay. Then I will.
Ah, perfect. I can join the game.
I will. Just hold my action with a light crossbow with a single bolt, and if I see her, I will shoot at her, I guess. Though I might not, depending on. But her, yeah.
Okay. Alright, Vaike. You should be going first.
So,
I know the turn order's fucked, but you definitely went first last round.
so I move Echo Vaike 30 feet. I use 15 movement speed to swap places with him, and then I walk the rest of that 15. Then I action surge dash to go another 30, so that's 40. That's 75 total. And then I bonus action. Oh no, I already used my bonus action. Dang, I guess I can only go 75 feet. But I can go up the mountainside.
Hmm.
And does that let me get line of sight on her?
She just teleported again, another 60 feet. So, in my head, she's getting
Then,
out of line of sight as far as possible.
so dissonant whispers would matter then, because that's what I was gonna do if it mattered.
Yeah.
Are you getting in line of sight for Earthbind? Yeah.
Earthbind, yeah. I need 300 feet. I just need to see her.
Oh boy. Yeah. All right. Dissonant whispers would help. You need to use
Then
your
I will-
reaction.
Damage.
Yep.
I'll
Then I
fail to
will.
Go ahead.
Near minimum. Yeah, Vaike, you hear Baron's voice. Just whisper in like behind your ear, and just calmly go. He never really deserved to be a hero, did he?
Oh.
And
You're
I
supposed to
feel
be
that's like
helping.
the fuel Vaike needs to push himself harder. He's got to prove those voices in his head wrong.
So it uses your reaction up, and then you move your speed, right?
Yep.
So 30
Okay.
more feet,
30
Get line of
feet is
sight.
105.
105.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Dang.
Nice Vaike. Yeah. 105 feet.
She's still like 85 feet away, but she is in range of Earthbind, so let it rip.
And also, I can just run up the side of the mountain to get line of sight
Yeah.
on her.
Yeah, I figured that's what you would do. I'm
Alright.
accounting for that movement.
Let's see if we can get her.
Okay.
It's not DC 12, it's DC 15.
15.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yes.
she's
Let
not
me
good at
check.
strength.
No, she's
Because,
not.
It
Okay.
reads that I use my strength instead of my charisma.
All right. That, and then
So
what does it do? Brings them down safely
Yeah,
to the
so
ground.
As long as I'm concentrating, the creature's flight speed is reduced to 0, and it falls 60 feet per round until it safely reaches the ground or the spell ends.
Okay, that'll happen immediately. They will fall to the ground. They can no longer fly. And god dang, they're still 85 feet away from you, Vaike.
You could reset. You could reset the map on the right side if you want to do that, Chris.
I could, yeah. I could just be like, we over here now. Would make sense. In fact, actually, I do have a map. But it would mean changing the initiative again, so I'm not going to bother. But, alright, so she's 85 feet from you.
Yep.
Let's measure that out. And you're like way ahead of the others as well, right? So,
Oh yeah, I just
You might
looked
wanna-
at 105 feet.
alright. Yeah, even this map's not big enough. All right, so you're starting to catch up to her. She falls to the ground, and then it is her turn afterwards, I believe, right? So then, oh man,
She's
she
running
can't
out of
fly whilst
resources.
you're concentrating on the
Nope.
on the spell. Okay,
Cannot.
interesting. How clustered are you guys? 20 feet.
Well, I'm 105 feet away from them, so
105 is in range. Okay. I think she is gonna have to. Oh, interesting thing, actually. As she's flying down and landing on the sides of these mountains, it's quite literally that. She lands on the side of the mountain. Much like you are running up the side, she too does exactly the same. You're not the only one, she says, you're not the only one with the footwear for the occasion. Except she's got like high heels of spider climbing. Just to be looking like an absolute boss during it. Okay. Question is, who's actually feasibly going to catch her? It's probably going to be Vaike. What with the teleporting? Okay, she'll turn around then, dropping her concentration on fly. She instead will hit you with one of these. She says,
okay.
I loved the show earlier, darling. Let me show you one of mine. And
What is
a
this,
dazzling display of lights surges into the...
Wisdom? I got
Yeah,
that.
wisdom save, your faves. Ooh. Ooh, no. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Oh. Come on. Wisdom saving throw. Just roll good.
Yay.
Dang. All right. Yeah, that's a success. She...
I appreciate the compliment.
He's
she
like,
will continue to... she starts running another 30, putting her, like... What was it before? 85? Yeah, like... about there from you. Oh man, yeah, she is hightailing it, but she can't
I
turn
imagine she's now
invisible.
pulling the dress up. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. She has pocketed the unicorn horn at this point as well. But she's hightailing it. She's run again. Amador tries to catch up. They're way behind. Garreth, it'll be your turn.
Sorry, what is the distance between me and Vaike again?
100 feet.
100
From
feet.
you and Vaike. Yeah, 100.
That sucks.
Yeah, that puts you like way in the corner, dang.
And that's
Yeah, I can't.
me, and then there's the rest of the group.
I was gonna hop
Yeah.
on Juniper next. Because she can run 80
Uh,
feet.
What I wanted to do is try to get to Vaike, use my boots on him to give him another 20 feet of advantage.
Right.
But that's
Okay.
not gonna be making it.
I can give Vaike another 30 feet of movement.
I think with that, I can reach her with another 30 feet.
Fuck.
That incapacitation would have been huge, because if he'd have got incapacitated, I could then fly again.
But I think with Baird's 30 and my bonus action, I can get next to her.
I made a mistake with Fairy Fire. I should have done something else.
No, Fairy Fire was the right choice.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Dashing is
How
always
far?
good.
How far away is Jack from her?
Jack would probably
Jack
be at
isn't
the
here.
same pace. Oh, Jack's not here.
Jack's not here. Jack has pincer.
Oh, run like way ahead of her and cut her off like
Mm.
from like a
She-
long far like, way away.
Gingerbread to pumpkin spice. We got an emergency.
Okay, I can tell you that. Well, I'll tell you what. You can roll me a survival check. This is
For Jack
free
or for Garreth?
for Garreth, just for free. I don't want to know. I want to know whether you know. Nat 20?
Ooh!
Okay. She
Well
isn't
said,
heading back
yes.
to Lockberry Henge. She isn't heading to Briganock Mine. She's heading up across yon. She's heading directly towards Motherhorn. So Jack wouldn't necessarily be able to intercept her if she's going from Lockberry Henge up. They've gone in different directions. But at the very least, you know exactly where she's going with it.
Is she taking the straight route, or is she...
Yeah,
What's the word?
beelining it. Yeah,
Beelining it, yeah.
you could say.
The difference is, Jack has a 50 feet flying speed. He is not obstructed. He can dash all the way there and intercept her.
Oh, yeah, get
Maybe.
ahead just by
Maybe.
the time.
Oh,
dilation. Yeah.
I'll say that could be what Jack is doing, but we'll see if that
Mhm.
becomes a factor. Otherwise, anything else on your turn?
Fuck. Vaike was 80 feet away. Damn. Even dashing. Wait.
That's with you on the movement. Like that's basically where
Yeah.
you are from Vaike. I'll let you figure that out. Let's go to
yeah,
Juniper and say they're probably caught up to you, Garreth. And some.
Juniper is gonna be ridden by Baird, I believe.
Okay. Alright, Notus.
No. Oh wait, if Juniper is next to me and Juniper is running toward... Oh wait, Baird is behind me as well.
Yeah, Bed's behind you.
I wasn't that far, but I was like 5 behind you.
Yeah, I
Alright,
would have Misty stepped
That's not
and readied my boots for an ally to get another 20 feet boost when they're in range of me.
Oh, okay. Alright, Notus.
Not a whole lot I can do except move right now. So, yeah, I can only go 40 feet because Mischief's speed is 20.
Hippity hoppity. Taking their time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm down a cliff.
The map is more full theatre of the mind at this point, since considering the distances. Alright, and Gloltig will do the same, catching up to Garreth, and then it'll be Ulric. And I think you can probably take over them with your 40 foot, so you'd be ahead of them.
Yeah. Then, ooh, like a dash, yeah.
Ulric made it past me, right?
Yeah.
I'm confident
I
you could.
remember
Then he
what-
gets
Yeah.
then he gets another 20 feet jump.
Okay. So you and Gareth want to jump forward, or is it just him?
Sure.
No, it's just him. I can't do both.
I'll
Oh,
go
okay.
jumping.
You get another
All right, yeah.
It's are ready. My boots for that, and they are
Sure.
not a person.
All right. And then what do you want to do, Ulric?
Is there much I can do? I don't think
I mean, I
really
can
do-
throw you my. If you want, you can take my crossbow, but then she can use reactions to teleport again. So
Yeah, I think I think my expertise isn't really. I'm a bit out of my depth in this circumstance. Orc died. Orc doesn't know what to do. I think
Okay.
I'm just gonna do nothing.
All right. Okay. It is gonna be Vaike and Bird. Bird and
Okay.
Vaike Bird. Garreth
So
as
with my
well.
30 feet, can I catch up to with like how far back am I compared to this situation?
You're probably around where Garreth is. Right, just a bit
Okay.
behind, wouldn't you? So you're running onto
Yeah.
the map, and then some 25,
Yep.
something like
will.
that.
I'll use my final bardic to give people one more mantle of inspiration. So I'll pick Juniper, Ulric, me, and Mischief to go another 30.
Okay. Another 30, yeah.
For me to go another 30, and then Mischief would be 20. So, and Ulric can go 40
Mischief.
because of his movement speed. And
Okay, cool.
and then I can. Vaike, do you want me to hit you with it? It will possibly
Please.
break your concentration.
Oh. First question.
Mm-hmm.
If I am within reaction range of somebody and
Yeah.
I take an opportunity attack, can I replace that with a grapple?
No.
No.
You can. If you get within attack range of somebody, you can. Whenever it's your attack action, you can replace any of your attacks with a disarm, push, or grapple.
But I can't do my reaction attack and replace
Nope.
that for a grapple.
Nope.
Nope. Wish I took Sentinel.
There's very good reason for that.
Yeah.
It's game breaking if you don't.
It's basically to prevent players from dying.
Yep.
In the long and short of it, I can
You
explain.
know
after
what?
the stream.
I have a better option. I'm within 115 feet of her.
Send me 30 feet. Are you within 100?
Oh.
Zargesh is here
Slow.
apparently.
He wasn't meant to see that.
Zargash is here.
You just ignore that. What did I get? What did I get? I didn't roll. Rip. Okay, so it's a wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah, it would have been everything in this sort of
Okay.
this area.
All right, we got the
Gosh, it's
18 for Charme.
Okay.
And what did we get on Zargash? Typical.
It's a fail.
I got a 16 for Zargash.
Oh fuck.
Those are both successful.
Oh,
If
shit,
there was-
okay. Whew. I was scared of that spell,
That
I'll be
was-
honest.
That was my best option there.
Okay. All right. Sorry, that's your go.
Yep, it's your
Okay,
go, Vaike.
Vaike.
Alright. 30 feet. Dash. Another 30 feet. going to use my second wind to go 15 feet. And then hold my turn. That's what I can do. That's what I can get.
Okay. All right, 30 feet for her. And again off the map. We'll just say she runs around a line of sight, breaking vision again, and you hear the sound of a familiar voice, and it is indeed Zargash, unmistakably. Charme, give me the horn. I'll get it out of here, and then you can save your own skin. And you hear the sounds of, well, I'll roll him onto initiative, I guess. But he was kind of holding his action here. But I'll tell you what, if you wish to use your reaction, Vaike, I'll let you roll an Arcana check, because you can hear what kind of spell is being cast behind this.
Is there gonna be another reaction I need to use? Probably not, right? He's not like next to me, is he?
No one's next to you, I'm afraid.
Okay. Cool. Sure, why not?
Hey, wow, okay. You've heard that same sibilance before, where he's whispering this sound, gaseous, formous, and he is trying to use gaseous form again, and you hear that poof, and in fact, I will say that you see Zargash rise up into the air as a gaseous form. That happens. So you see that flying away. There's another spell as well. You rolled a nat 20. I can't hold this back. Vaike, you hear another spell as well just before that one. And it's Charme casting a spell. But you're not sure what it is. I guess
I have an idea what it is.
You haven't heard what it is? You haven't heard that one before? But that's what you see. I'm going to leave it over to the rest of you guys.
Methinks that may be a major image.
Garreth?
I don't know. I got move max speed using my last Misty Step. Where is Zargash? I can see him.
He's right here.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's a cloud at the moment, wafting up into the air.
They're all out of my range.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep moving.
That they would be.
She can't fly.
Action dash.
Besides, what are the odds that Zargash is here?
The invitations went
Of
out.
all people.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, but more in the sense of like, I get the inkling she cast Major Image. I don't think Zargash is here.
Junipers up.
Yep, she'll move her.
Moving.
Full
I don't know,
80.
I don't know which. You are in charge of Juniper, by the way, guys. And then Notus.
Yeah. Don't know why it's saying Mischief is all the way back there when he's not. But alright. Do. See. So Mischief will use his action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
If I pull out the longbow, can I reach?
She's around the corner again, I'm afraid.
What about him?
Oh, Zargash, the smoky form of Zargash. Yes, he is.
Mhm.
But I'm afraid, as you shoot your shots, they pass right through them.
Well, that's all I can do then.
Okay. All right then. Cyclotic running, Ulric running. Bad.
Alright, I run again, and I will shoot a big slow around the corner where she is again. I have 3 casts of this, might as well try every time.
Okay. Missed.
And more that
funny.
I just can't, like, I literally can't see off the,
Right.
like-
Precisely.
like,
So you are still
No,
kind
more
of
so
guessing,
it,
I
like-
guess.
no, I mean, it's more that I just don't have a good template, like, location to, like, I do, like, you say she's, like, around this corner, and I can reach around that corner, but I don't know how far this map extends in any direction, so I don't,
Uh-huh.
like, it's just, I'm aiming at the corner where she turned, where it would be the center mass of the square is in that spot.
Just checking something. "40-foot cube within range." I'm honestly, I'm not confident it would hit. A 40-foot cube, you still have to see like a point from it. And if she goes around the
Yeah, and I
corner
can hit
30 feet. Do you see how like she would get out of the range of a 20-foot range? You see what I mean? Like if you can see around a corner, but they've moved 30 feet around that corner, it's still only 20 feet. It's the length of the cube. It's
I
not like you
guess.
can cast it through the wall. So I just don't see it hitting, like, at all in that regard. So you can take back slow if you want, but that's, you don't really know how far around the corner she is. It's just, at this point, you're in a chase sequence at this point. And I don't know if there's anything
send me
you can do
30
to
feet.
cut the gap.
You can send me 30 feet forward again, and I think I catch her.
it. Just, do we want to risk losing Earthbind?
I think we have to. We also don't know if she has another 3rd level spell slot to recast Fly.
Fair enough.
So I got a +5 to my con save, so
That's
I could
true.
make it.
Sure.
Go ahead then.
You know?
Jeez.
Not when you roll a 17. Ugh.
There's a lot of damage, right? Roll concentration.
Rolling it.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
we do lose Earthbind.
We do lose Earthbind. Okay.
But
she
you
did
do
draw-
move,
she did-
and it is your turn before hers, so...
Yeah. So I do gotta go 30.
It's a long 30. Jeez. Alright, and it'd be your turn then, Vaike. I think that's 35, but you're good there.
Oh, good. Sorry.
You could catch up to her, I guess, at this point, if you were to...
Yeah, so I'm gonna second wind to go 15 with my bonus action.
Alright, so you catch up to her. She
And
is
I'll do my 30.
right here.
Mm-hmm. I will grapple her. Athletics check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, not 20.
Not enough.
No, that is enough. That's just enough.
Barely
Beats.
enough. Man.
Beats. Alright, another one. Second attack.
Okay. She is slipping out. She is trying her best.
Oh,
my
damn,
god.
She got it.
Oh, she's slipping.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. She says,
Spectacle Minds?
"Look, you're cute and all, but
I'm out of second wins, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it.
You
I had to
have
use one.
You have your
It's out of second ones.
no.
I don't think I get my dual wielder attack, right? Because I have to. Do I get my dual wielder attack? My third one?
You haven't attacked, so no. You have to go / and then
Yeah.
right.
That's
It's
all
not about
I can
Oh god. Okay. Then she turns and says, "Not the first time I've had all the boys running after me, but you're not that cute." All right.
Hold up.
It's her
Is
turn.
there nothing I got? I don't got anything in my inventory, nothing that could have helped me.
Sure.
I got nothing.
She is. Oh my god.
See if she's got another fly spell.
I should have said Zargash has gone first before her, by the way. You just see them fly off over the distance, over the mountains. Anyway, she doesn't give a crap about that right now. She is looking to get out of here. I still have one more use of that. But I might not need to use it if you first fail this. She says, but you know what? Maybe I'll give you a chance. If you really want to be my pet.
I do.
Well-
I do.
Just charm
Oh,
off.
God.
I don't think it's
I
good.
do.
Yeah, it works on any creature. You get to roll this with advantage, technically, because you are in
okay.
combat with them. So roll it again. But it's still a good chance you fail. Oh, I got
Okay.
another 18.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Damn.
good.
Oh.
That's incredibly good. Lucky. She definitely sort of looks to you and you smell this kind of wafting perfume. It's intoxicating. And it does, for a brief moment, disorientate you before you're going to shake it off. And you realize, no, wait, we're in the middle of a fight right here. She's got the horn. Okay, well. Never mind then. I think, though, we will Misty escape and do one last run. It's another 30, another 60, that's 90. She's away from you. That's the last one, though. I can only do that 3 times. And that's it. And you see the staff crackle, and it dies out. The electricity on it just sort of powers down.
I will.
Okay.
I will do the secret moving Vaike fast technique, otherwise known as moving 30 feet up to where I can see him, and then hit him with another Dissonant Whispers. Ouch.
He's dying. Okay, you can run 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That'll put her 60 feet away.
And then move 30, and then I'll dash and get 90, so I'm right back up against her.
Yeah, you would be.
Bonus action, I'll manifest Vaike 2 right next to me.
The others, I'm sure, are running and running and running. Unless you want to change that course of action. This is a chase that is probably getting out of your grasp. Alright.
I'll manifest Vaike 2, 15
Vaike 2
feet
is a
away
bonus.
from me, in the path that she's running. So that way, if she runs away from me, I can at least swap to Vaike 2 and get some more distance.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's
Okay,
me.
Vaike is here. Okay, so it's like 30 feet ahead of you, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Goodness me. Ay, caramba.
Oh, that is
All right.
Gareth's move. He's going to try to get an angle on Zargash and hit him with an Eldritch Blast, it looks like.
Do you want to try and hit
Before he only
Zargash?
gets a speed of 40 feet, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's slow. It is slow. It's heading in the same direction. Well, actually, it's to get to it, you would probably be running in the same direction. But yeah.
Oh, no, not there. Not you.
Hmm.
Would I be able to hit him?
Possibly. Yeah, on 20 feet.
Oh,
It's flown.
just 10 feet away.
Oh, okay. Maybe not then.
Okay.
I'm
gonna use my boots to get another 20 feet distance covered.
Okay.
If I can get
Goodness
there.
me. Vaike.
Oh man, just throw the spell at me, Chris. I got nothing left. I'm out of gas. I have nothing.
She's sort of out of gas as well, I'll be honest. That's why I'm kind of like,
She's
what to
used
do.
up her resources.
I've
She's
used
used up.
everything. I am.
She's used up a. Yeah, I'm out of Misty escapes. Like that's the part. That's the problem. Okay.
The best she can do is disengage in that
No,
scenario.
she ain't wasting her time with that. She'd rather just take the punch. Okay. You know what, Vaike? Yeah, you can make an attack of opportunity because.
And she's out of escapes, so this will not pain me in any way.
No.
Justice has. Alright,
It
Justice
seems
has...
you can tell that just purely because it's when she hit it, it was like zap. Oh my lord.
Alright, let's just hit her. Oh, I hit myself. I will
He did
not
charm
take
you, I
9
guess.
damage.
Maybe that was the point. All right, let's
But
undo
she
that.
will take 9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah. Ow. Okay. She does make a con save. Oh, now she fails. Yeah, that Eldritch Blast you shot right through Zargash. You actually one-shot Zargash. It looks like you kill him in the moment.
Damage.
But Charme is going to. She says. After you like punch her, she's like, "Ow! That's no way to treat a lady. You didn't even introduce yourself first. Such manners."
Come on, lady, you know who I am. Don't pretend you don't know who I am. You're a fan.
Yes.
I know you are. I saw the way you looked at me when I grabbed you. Come on.
It's true. I did see the whole show. If anyone's being rude, it's me.
Oh, I get to roll 2 damage because I also get to hit her with my shield.
You do actually. Yes.
'Cause
Roll
I'm a
another.
blue wielder.
Mm-hmm.
She takes a d6 damage. Oh yeah.
Ow!
Okay. She's already failed that. We don't need to worry about that. Get rid of the concentration. Okay. So she says, well then I should introduce myself. My name is Charme. And I know this horn is very important to a lot of people. So I'm sorry, but I can't just let you walk off with it. I'll keep it safe for you, though. I promise. and she leaps off of the cliff again. She'll cast fly again, now that she's basically free of the yesterday.
I forgot. She's still very fired, so Vaike should have advantage.
Oh yeah.
Might have been
Okay.
a crit.
Sure.
What's a crit? You're right.
Not bloodied yet, but okay, wasn't a crit, but yeah, you're right. Okay, so she's gonna run 30, fly 60, a total of 90, and
You just get 90 like that? I thought it was only
you get
an extra
60
30.
flight. So if she's
don't-
moving, I guess she moved out of range, cast fly, then goes 60. So it's more like she's 55 feet away from you. That's about right.
Okay, so 55.
Yeah. Well, now let's just call it 60. I don't know why I'm bothering splicing that up.
Yeah.
It's 60 because she can fly 60. That's how far she goes.
Okay.
Is there anything anyone can do with after that being able to fly 60 feet? Otherwise, I don't see the point in continuing this chase. Otherwise, I think she
I can
actually
hop on
kind of
Juniper
gets out of
and-
there.
I can hop on Juniper and cast slow, and until she's 320 feet away, Notus should be able to hit her with crossbow bolts. Even at this.
Okay, she won't get there the next round though, will she? Because that'll be quite a distance still.
Yeah,
So
I
on the
can probably hit her. I can hit her with one more slow, is the best case. Which would reduce her movement to 30. Even at a flight speed.
How far can you move? 30?
I can move 5
You-
foot. If I can move 5 foot back, hop on Juniper, and then move 40, which would give me just enough to get to slow.
You hop on Juniper, she goes 80.
Yep.
Something like 40, 45.
60,
What's the
100.
distance on slow? Is it 120?
120.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
One more go.
Damn.
I am afraid that is a 20. On subsequent rounds, she will cast Mirror Image just in case any errant shots do manage to clip her. It's non-concentration. She is out of there.
Well, I still get my go, correct?
Yeah.
Before she does
You
that?
do have one more.
I got one
She's-
more shot in the dark. I got one more shot.
Okay.
So I can move to the
What's
edge
that?
of the cliff, right?
Uh-huh.
Don't jump.
I'm not,
She's too far.
I get to the edge of the cliff, and that puts her at like 30 feet from me. Because she flew 30 feet off.
She kind of flew 60, like, up and just like up and away. I'm not really like sure exactly because this map's run out of room. So
Mm-hmm.
I know you can teleport with your echo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's seen that
I'm not-
plenty of times now.
Yeah. I just want to
I
know
think
if
she would-
I can get within 30 feet of her temporarily.
I'm gonna probably go with no, since the 60-foot flight would have afforded her enough altitude to get out of that range.
Okay.
Especially
then
after
just
witnessing
from the
it.
ground,
Yeah.
got unsheathed a javelin of warning, and I'm just gonna chuck it at her.
Alright.
That's all I got. It's
Okay.
gonna be a flat roll. It's out of its range bracket, but it's gonna be a flat roll because
It's very fun.
Very fire.
fairy fire. I got one shot to hit her, and for her to drop concentration. She
All
doesn't
right,
have mirror
go
image
for
up
it.
yet.
You
No, she
wouldn't have
doesn't.
mirror image yet.
Just
one last
fire
roll.
the javelin.
Bring it home. I don't think that hits.
Advantage.
No, flat roll,
No,
14.
flat.
Oh,
A
wait.
14
flat
is
because of the
barely a miss.
range.
Barely.
Damn.
Wait a minute. I am within 30 feet of Vaike. Am I
Mm.
able to?
I don't think you are, because he has to run forward
I
and
mean,
then throw it.
I have enough movement. I can move within to make sure I'm 30 feet within. Again, I have 120 feet on the javelin, so if I need to
Okay,
be in
I
30
see what you
feet
mean.
for, yeah.
Okay, I have one bardic. One bardic left.
This is some.
Alright.
Or 15.
One.
That's a hit.
15. All right, she needs to roll below a
3d6.
10 on a con
Con,
save.
a
Go
con
up.
No,
save?
Con
it's-
save.
Oh no.
Yes!
Fucking shit.
Woo!
Holy
Wait,
She's
fucking
she's
shit.
falling to her death.
Oh, wait, this is before
Yes!
mirror image. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it is.
Ay, ay, ay.
Jump. Jump.
You
Let me check if she's got a thing.
She no featherfall?
No, but she hasn't gone that far off. Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
she is just down here, but she may just have to give up now.
Not necessarily. But fuck me. She falls down, takes some bludgeoning damage. Probably
And
like at
falls
least
prone?
3d6 of it.
And
Falls prone. You can audibly hear her like, fuck! And, oh my god, will you get off my ass? For the love.
Give it back!
No,
Get back.
ma'am.
What?
No, ma'am.
We will
Anyway.
let you go. Give it back. We won't kill you.
It will be her turn. Oh,
Oh, hold on.
my knee.
Wait. Oh, this is when she's gonna cast mirror image.
Well, the rest of the
I'd change
Junipers
it.
get a run up too.
Yeah, they
I
all
could do a
get
change of plan. I'm not. Hold up. I've not thought of this yet.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But all the Junipers do advance, correct? In between our turns.
Yep. Do we need to reset the map again?
No. I'm thinking.
What a silly shenanigans fight.
Can't get away from me.
Man. She says. You want the horn? She stands up, dusting herself off. Then you'd best go get it. And she will toss it down into the actual like canyon. Like she tosses it as hard as she can throw it. And you see it bounce solidly, cracking off of the stones. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
I don't see any spells.
No, you don't see any spells. You see, she does shout, "But be warned, there are shadows lurking down there. Shadows that work for Enderlin."
Do I buy that?
Roll an insight check if you want.
I will look. I will look at her and go. We gave you an option. You are now getting the horns. You really
I
are.
don't see how that.
If you think,
I don't see how that adds up. I don't have the horn. And she starts running again, along downside this
I'm gonna do something.
this
really
trail
funny next
here.
turn.
and she'll dash, making that
So the
45
Javelin have the
feet.
slow property?
Oh, is the javelin
Oh.
low property?
Because couldn't it make it so she can't dash?
The better question is, did you have those masteries? Do you have?
Yes, I have
great
great
sword,
sword,
okay.
javelin, longsword, whip.
Okay, so yeah, she has
Damn.
been
Reduces by 10
slowed.
feet and she can't.
Mhm.
Oh, that means
Okay.
no reaction.
She's running, so she's now 35 feet from you, at least. Maybe I should put that mirror
that's
image up after all. If I'm gonna be slowed, I might as well just do that then.
Yep.
Rather than tossing the thing in the hole.
It doesn't
Well, that
cost
was a free
anything. I
option
just
for
toss it,
action,
free
yeah.
action, throw it. It's down there, and I will roll some shadows onto initiative. But it's up to you guys. If you wish to go for them, if you go, in fact, I'm just gonna call it right here, end the combat. All right. At this juncture, you've been in these canyons before. That insight check was shit, but you can tell.
Yes, it was.
She's kind of turned her face away from you. It's hard to read her expressions, but there's a fact, and that is these canyons have been fraught with shadows before, and in the darkest recesses is where they like to hide. We're in that canyon at this point. There absolutely are shadows down there. Vaike, do you have a chance to get to this horn before the shadows do? But it means giving up the chase with Charme. Because you're the only one who could, like, run down the side of it and get up and out of there, out of the danger before these shadows potentially show up and steal it. So my only question is that what you guys do? Or do you chase Charme?
I do have something that could let us do both.
Same.
I will just run past
I doubt
Charme, and I'll wink at her, and I'll blow her a kiss. But I'm running down there, and I'm grabbing the horn.
Okay, you go for the horn. As for Baird and Garreth, she breaks line of sight down here now that she's on a different level. There's like hundreds of nooks and crannies, tunnels. She's not in line of sight for any spells.
Oh, I was just going to bring someone forward that has
Oh.
someone faster than her.
I was going to ask if I were to jump down into the ravine to grab the horn and then use my and then ready gaseous form to prevent falling to my death.
Okay. Sure, but it's like 400, 500 feet down here.
Really...
Yeah, like you want to... And it's not really a jump. It's going to be tier, then another tier. Like, the way I described it, bouncing, hitting off the stone, down again. You could clear a jump of about 10 feet before you hit a ledge. So you wouldn't be able to get to the bottom and then gaseous form.
Yeah. I could run over here, use Misty Step to get over there. Help!
I think we're fine.
Down.
I can get the horn. I think we're fine.
Yeah, okay.
We're fine. The horn is the thing we really care about.
The horn's what we need.
Either way.
Sure.
And as for Baird, I figure your thing involves getting a line of sight to cast a spell.
No, it's bringing a certain...
Getting Ulric.
It's getting Ulric up here.
Oh, calling the fastest
Okay, but then Ulric would still need to... Okay. Well, I'll say this to make it even easier. If you're going... Because I'm going to say as a party, you have to go for either one or the other. And as Baird, you try to blow on the horn to try and get Ulric. It's at that point you just suddenly realize the remove curse spell ends. It's only been an hour. And you suddenly vanish away, and you're blowing hard on the horn and making no noise whatsoever. But that is, we will end combat. You do retrieve the unicorn horn. The shadows begin clawing their way towards you, Vaike, and you're easily able to outmaneuver them by getting back up. They don't have a climb speed, even though they are shadows. They sort of peel up the wall towards you, and then the rest of your team sort of arrive. And whether you're like, I see Gleam is here. Gleam's probably gonna like launch down a moonbeam towards them. Not an actual moonbeam, but like a beam that's moon shaped. In other words, she has this.
We'll prepare the portable hole ready for Vaike to just throw the horn down into, and for me to pull up like immediately.
All right, nice. Yeah, she like launches this streak of radiant damage through the shadows. that alone would one-shot one of them, and they immediately shrink away in fear of the light. And she's like, "Yeah, take that, woo!" And Vaike, you're able to get out of there. No risks from encroaching shadows. They never even get to. They don't even get near you, thanks to that speed.
Yeah,
And
I prepare the portable
yeah.
hole to put it in immediately so that it's not even.
Fair enough. Well secured. That was a close one, though. Nearly got away with that, but the incredible chasing potential of the group ran them down. And that
Can't
last
stop a
Hail
man in
Mary,
100
that was your
mile
last
range.
chance. I mean, that was it after that. That was your literal last chance.
But
After
Chris,
that-
here's the question:
Hmm.
did she keep the javelin of warning, or did it fall to the ground so I could pick it back up, or did I lose it?
Well, they,
She used her item interaction to throw the horn, so you get back the javelin.
Woo!
Yeah, you were. If I hadn't have
Okay.
thrown the horn,
She
then
had
yeah,
to
I'm
pick.
taking that.
All
She had to
right.
pick.
But no, that'll end combat, and I think we'll wrap it up there as well. I think it's a good place. Unicorn horn secured, guys. But yeah, Woo. I nearly got it. Oh my god, that would have been disastrous. But all right.
I will put the unicorn horn in the portable hole. If you have a pre-made item thing, let me know. But
Does it have an item thing? Unicorn.
Can I get a
horn.
quick recap of what exactly happened? You put the horn there, away from the group?
Yep. And you
No,
would
I-
not believe it.
Of the...
Where they pinged, Charme was like 5 feet away from it. Oh shit! You know, it was insane. I've just been having them
I was
invisible
just trying to save the
following along.
ground. I meant, yeah.
Oh, I know. It doesn't really matter either way. That would have been a perfect opportunity to do it regardless. But
Yeah.
the
got
chase
it.
sequence effectively started 30 feet away from them, from bed, and then that was it. Boom! As soon as that happened, their chase was on. But wow. Okay, you still managed to retrieve it after a little bit of a scuffle, a little bit of a scare. The horn is yours, and that's Angara's like panting, it's like that's exactly why I don't tried to keep it hidden. But good job, everyone. That wasn't your fault. I don't know who that
I'll pull
was,
out
but
I pull out the
Are they-
planchette again and just be like, I pull up the portable hole back into my inventory
Mhm.
basically, which is really funny. Just probably really funny to see.
yeah.
She's my
Okay.
biggest fan.
Route. Wasn't she next to you guys?
She was. We got talking. She's an actor in Motherhorn. Oh, wait, yeah, she does know, actually. She's like, actually, it does ring a bell. I know her. She's a performer in Motherhorn.
I'm going to
got a
point
little-
out.
Yeah, go on.
Red's gonna be like, how did she know Zargash?
That's what I want to know.
How did she know that
Hmm.
Zargash is something we might want to care about?
Yeah, and chase after. Yeah, mysteries.
I have an inkling. But yeah, I have my
Wait, you
plan
got
set
an
out to
inkling?
communicate. I have an inkling. I have a theory, but that might be between sessions game theory. But my theory is there's only one woman in the group of Zargashes.
Okay.
So unless that's a really funny, so it's possible because no one else knows Zargash beyond like that we would care about him. Why would we?
The Hags have dealt with them.
True.
Just real quick, are we clear?
We're not clear yet. No, not yet.
Oh.
I apologize.
Yeah, all right. Thank you guys for playing, and we'll see you all next week. Bye bye for now.
Bye.